don't need those glasses to see. You just try and look smart.
Fucking hipster.
Worst hipster ever. Yeah.
You've got the right haircut.
He's a neck green checkered shirt. I need to get changed.
Once again, time for the Royal Punch podcast. It is the 20th of June and this is episode 43.
I don't think I've ever been that excited about anything in my life.
It's just 3 days away from my birthday and today we are celebrating my birthday.
It's not even your birthday yet.
I said it's 3 days away and we are celebrating my birthday.
Fuck you, why am I here? You told me it was your birthday today.
It's a Monday!
That's the first thing I asked him when I got here. I was like, when's your birthday, Carl?
I am Kris Lipscombe and today I'm joined by the bearded monstrosity Dom Giles.
Fuck you! And hello.
Monstrosity seems harsh.
Neither of those started with a D.
We're not doing that anymore.
Oh, okay.
We're not talking about Dom's penis.
No, yeah. My bearded monstrosity.
Robot, Jesus Christ, guys. Robot Punch's own artist, Jake Evans.
Hello, hello.
The Inca and not a tracer, Jojo Gregory.
Thank you, baby.
The lovable bear, Dan Boo Boo Young.
Alright.
And the only professional in this podcast.
And my brother from the same mother, the host of the Oscar Mike Media podcast, and a man much more talented than myself, Kris Lipscombe.
Yeah! I came with him in different place.
What a brown nose.
I came with him like another city.
Nerd.
I had this for Jack, especially for what he said in the last podcast. I had the man perplexed by the English language because of the Omegle.
Maybe it's just
Oh, Enos.
So today we are here to celebrate my birthday and also to do a podcast, but that's secondary because I am
really
the
different
awesome
with
one.
glasses.
He looks extra douchey.
It just doesn't look like Carl. It's weird.
Such
Who
a
are you? I don't
touche.
like you.
It's just because I'm on the laptop. It's the
I
reason
don't like
I'm
your cat
wearing.
either.
Nobody likes the cat.
There, glasses are gone now.
I love the cat.
No, he can't see the screen.
Genuinely wear your glasses if you
Everyone
can't
do what
see.
you want, Carl can't see you.
No, I've only got like slight problems.
Blindness.
Carl, yours sounds just being a dick. Wear your glasses, you idiot.
It's fine. They're not that bad. My eyes aren't that bad.
He's a little squinty in Japanese, isn't he?
Who's like, well, I need these glasses to see? But someone told me I look like a twat, so I took them off.
I did need. I
You
used
found
to.
the cure for blindness, Carl. Someone told you look like a dick and everyone can see fine.
Just need to walk around the whole earth telling everyone they look like a dick.
You look like a twat in glasses, I don't know if you're bothering. You look like a twat. Oh my god!
I can see.
Wait, put all
Shazam! This is how the Bible started, you know that, right?
So I think we'll start off the podcast with the last week of your life.
What? Oh, that's right.
We're not going to go through.
Which, incidentally, David from work approves of. I have to
Good.
chat him out.
We're not going to talk about each person individually.
Okay, fuck you.
We're not going to talk about each person individually because there's too many of us anyway.
Okay,
So-
cool.
We'll talk about Joe's because he's killed so many people.
So if does anyone just have anything that happened in the last week that they need to talk
I
about?
released a game. It happened.
You released a game?
Well, I work at
What,
a
you
GameStop.
Paul?
Like
I know you
game.
do, but I don't know why I'm so
It's
surprised.
it's
You're not a real games company.
It's kind of, we release a lot of games.
Yeah, I don't know why I was so surprised.
I kind of feel harsh that you were that surprised. You're like, oh, I didn't think you actually.
Well, to be honest, I've never
I
actually.
didn't think it was a legitimate career. Fucking hell, Chris.
To be honest,
Real? Oh.
to be honest, I don't actually know any of the games. I know that you once did a game that involved a goalie, even. Not a goalie. You can tell I'm
Sport everyone keeps speaking about.
I'm really into the feet ball.
We've got a series of games. I don't want to talk about it too much because it's just pimping it. But yeah, we did.
No, it's fine.
We had
Do
a
it.
Pimp away.
We had a game called Tiny Goalie. Was like the first one, which we did as a proof of concept, like in a thing called
Tiny
Game
Goalie.
Salad, so it can be really quickly kind of put together. And then we made a thing called Tiny Touchdown and Tiny Tennis, which are basically like the same game but reskinned. And the new one is actually different, which is Tiny Strike, which is like flip kick football.
Oh, okay.
Same thing.
Interesting.
It's really good. I'm really bad at it.
You make board games, yeah?
No.
Yeah.
I wish it was.
Monopoly, that was his.
Way better job.
That bad boy.
Scrabble, right? Yeah, love it.
You know,
We did make like a game that was like Work with Friends. And I fucking hate that game because we worked in it for like 18 months, and anything you work on for 18 months, you hate.
you know our very own Paul Oliver. He is also our very own Paul Oliver. He's also
as well.
Shut up! I don't even know what you said, but shut up.
It's better than what you're saying, Carl, to be honest.
Our very own Paul Oliver is also he's an indie developer, and he's currently making a game called Tapamals.
Okay. I'm making what's the thing
Paul,
I'm
never heard of him.
doing updates to the official Liverpool app as well at the minute, which is
Liverpool's an app.
What, the entire town or just
Yeah.
the football team?
Liverpool club.
Oh, okay.
Just a bunch of
Liverpool
scousers
FC.
running
I
around.
thought you were running like C2OS for like
No, that-
Liverpool.
I
How
hate
come you
I
work on
hate
so much football-y stuff?
just because we do.
Do you just love football?
Bloody lad,
There's just I
absolute
don't run
lad.
the company.
The company's
I'm
called-
just a dev.
FIFA.
I write code about whatever I'm told to
FIFA.
write code about.
FIFA, yeah. They're kind of a big deal.
Code bitch. Do you get to wear a cape?
I wish I got to work. I do wear my hoodie as a cape quite frequently in the office.
Oh, Jesus
my,
Christ.
my office is
That's your choice,
Loads of
though, isn't
zeros.
it? That's not really...
Why would you do that?
Where-
Carl's fucking shit up.
What are you doing?
I just wrote loads of zeros on the
don't do that.
the
He,
notes.
he talked his mic into the
But
keyboard.
yeah, my I do just wear my hoodie as a cape.
Excuse
sometimes.
him, what?
My
Don't
office-
mic it!
My
Don't mic
office is
into the
very
bird.
relaxed.
Don't burp into the mic.
Paint runes on it and stuff. Go into dark runes.
Do you
Where they
remember
go.
how it's always a
Where they
nightmare
go.
when we have more than 3 people?
Yeah.
I feel like we're probably not helping this.
Can't be any worse than any other ones.
I don't do anything else this week. That was the main thing I did. Was with when we had games come out, and so we were like, "Oh, games come out."
No, it's probably better than everyone else, I think. Has anyone else done anything?
Well-
I literally
You
like
played a
five-
game?
Like 5 minutes ago, made a Loot Crate unboxing video with a small person.
Yeah, no one cares about that.
Fuck you then.
No, talk about that. Talk
No,
about that.
no, that's what it is. It's not uploaded yet, but we did that.
Or it'll be uploaded. Tell them where to find it.
It's uploading at present on YouTube.
Yes, but people aren't currently listening to this live.
Oh right. Well,
Hello there, interwebs.
in which case, yeah,
How long have we been doing this?
I know what I meant. Fuck you.
4 days of uploading. We've got Osama bin Laden in the back, just about to reveal his big sort of bomb plot, and like, oh,
Ta-da!
you mean it's on live? Oh.
So
It's on YouTube. On is my YouTube? I don't think we put it on the website
What's
yet.
your
did we?
channel name? Just tell people your channel name.
It's only Dumb Giles. Like
Okay,
all
there
my
we go.
stuff. YouTube.com/only
something
Dumb Giles.
yeah, and
Slaves.
and what's the video called as well? People tend to like that.
It's
Yeah, I haven't
Loot
got a name
Crate.
for it yet.
Loot Crate unboxing code on Transformer, I think.
You should have called it Leap.
But I should have called it Leak Crate, but that's not what it's called. Or it's Loot Crate Unboxing 1 Transformer or something like that.
Okay.
And it's me and the small person unboxing it, and he was a pain in
Oh,
the ass.
so you start off with the lead then, so people already know what you're unboxing, so now they don't care anymore.
What?
They know it's a transformer, so they
Did
don't
you say
care
that
anymore.
unboxing
No, but it's the
mystery
stuff you
item?
Yeah, so
No, but it's the loot. Have you
yeah,
not
but I
looked
didn't
at
think
Loot
you
Crate?
know what you got.
You don't.
So
I'm
By
in
the
the
time-
same room as you. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Loot.
What are
Oh yeah, we probably should explain what Loot Crate
It's like
is.
a
Yeah.
mail order service where you. Is it like it's monthly, right?
Monthly, yeah.
Yeah.
You pay
You pay-
£1,000, they give you a Furby.
You pay, you pay,
It's the new ones with digital eyes.
you pay like a monthly fee, and they send you like a box for like geek stuff,
Random
junk
shit.
shirts and stuff.
Yeah.
It's actually really good.
Oh, so it's just literally whatever you get.
Yeah.
Like, you
Like,
get.
it's actually really good.
It's a Loot Crate. You get a random.
It's
Loot Crate.
Loot.
They were the words you
We
were
said
saying.
Luke Craig. Who the fuck's this guy?
I don't understand.
It all makes sense now.
Oh, yeah, Luke Craig.
you unwrapped this guy?
With your son? Is he pissed off when he gets there? Is he,
Got a flashlight, really awkward.
Where's he come from?
Loot Crate's actually it's really good for your money. There's also Nerd Block as well, which is
I haven't done that one yet.
they're
No.
like rival.
This
There's
is
the
the-
8-2.
This is the
Nerd
11th.
Block and Loot
This is
Crate.
the 11th instalment so
What's
far.
his name?
Nerd Block is the other one.
Loot Crate is a way better name than Nerd Block. Nerd
Yeah.
Block's an awful name.
No, you get basically.
Loot
Nerd-
Crate.
I love that you said. I love that you
with
said what's his
random shit
name.
in it. Like the last 3 I've got, I've had T-shirts in. There's like a Titanfall T-shirt.
How does it cost a month?
Sorry,
That's
Asking the important questions.
I think it's like 15 because it's
You're a better
international.
interviewer than I am.
To be fair, £15 if you're.
How much you pay?
Where am I? Why am I here?
I mean, 15
Stop touching me there.
15 quid if you're getting a t-shirt. that's
15,
pretty cool.
20 pound. It's thereabouts. I mean, they're different sizes.
That's okay. T-shirts
oh, yeah.
are fucking expensive.
Well, you get the first one.
Okay.
I got a Titanfall t-shirt, a Zelda t-shirt, which is pretty sweet, and then this one.
Two t-shirts.
Is it like
you've already broken
relevant
to a Transformer t-shirt?
Is it relevant to like what's
And
happening
gaming
that
ones.
month sort of thing? Is it?
Well,
or is it
that's like their
completely
theme.
random?
So like the last theme was adventure, and you got a bunch of you got Zelda stuff, Adventure Time stuff, bits and pieces like that. The month before,
And then they took your house away. And it was just like crack on.
month before that was the theme was Titan. So you got Titanfall stuff, you got Attack on Titan stuff, and other like Titan-y things.
That's actually pretty
Because
fucking
both those things are completely similar.
Although
No, but they got the same word in it.
Yeah.
You might like them both. Like
Wait
you like
until
them
it's a really weird
Never
word.
release Titan, then we'll see. I suppose.
Everyone keeps telling me to.
they won't ever. They'll just keep redoing it. It's never
Sorry?
gonna happen.
both. They won't.
People keep they tell me to watch Attack on Titan. What's Attack on
Watch
Titan?
it.
It's fucking
amazing.
awesome, but if you don't want to watch
Also wear my
anime, then
t-shirt.
don't watch it.
I like
That's
it.
the
as simple
first
as that.
episode, I didn't get past it.
Oh wait, is it
So
subbed?
only
It's
the first
subbed.
I don't watch
fuck that.
anything anymore.
Fuck that bullshit.
Oh, but it's so good.
Just cry at home.
I hate subtitles.
What is
No,
wrong
don't
with
cry, that's
you?
lame.
I hate
Wouldn't
subtitles.
wouldn't
Until
Lewis
I watch
complain
this.
with you about that?
Why I hate subtitles is because I tend to be doing like 6 things at once.
Yeah,
Oh,
man,
okay,
two screens. I watch something on one screen and I do work on the other.
You never sat and just
You
watched
can't-
something.
You can't
where
do
you're not-
subtitles.
It's
in that
hard work.
situation.
You
gotta
gotta
have
I have to
three
put time
screens at once.
aside.
If you really love it,
but
you
I-
never just sat.
No,
and
but
just
I
watched
agree with
it.
these
Like,
guys
is that
because
not-
I've trained myself now where I have to have a laptop on my phone or drawing or doing something while I'm
Trained
doing
yourself. You're a
something.
short attention
No, it's
span.
just habit. It's habit.
You're training yourself.
I go to my girlfriend's.
ADD, that is.
Stop there with your phone in your hand.
No, but I
Like,
have
that's
to.
like training yourself to do shit.
No, I feel really bad though because I'm like, my girlfriend makes me watch this show and I'm like, oh, this is so
have-
good, and I just like get out my laptop and she's like, what are you doing? We're watching this. I'm just
You
like,
do your girlfriend as one of the things too. Your girlfriend's one
at
of
the
them.
same what?
Film,
Doing it,
music.
like-
They do it doggy style.
She's
so they
like,
can
is
both
on
it-
their phone, writing a novel.
Drawing on her back.
Oh,
No.
tattooing.
Canvas back.
No, just drawing.
He tattoos and had sex.
That's so unsanitary.
He does. Let's put that shit down.
Badasses.
The person getting tattooed would not be able to enjoy the sex.
I don't know.
Hey,
There's-
whoa, yeah.
There's some
Yeah,
very
Really
freaky
help the
people out
emotion,
there.
the whole vibration
that
of
really
it. Surely
depends
that
what
would.
There are definitely some people that would enjoy that.
Exactly.
I guess where you getting tattooed as well.
I mean, like, if you're really into S&M, that's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, I guess there are people that just enjoy being
Coined here first. Robert Punch.
Tattoo
fuck.
by hooks.
on my hooks.
I wonder if that's a thing, like an actual
Hung by
specific
hooks.
fetish.
not, then
That's my
definitely
solo.
do.
Hung by
that's my
hooks.
solo
There's
band.
people that like being hung by hooks.
I'm Googling right now.
What?
I'm Googling that shit right now.
Why has no one ever heard of people being hung by
We
hooks?
have. It's okay.
Okay.
And now we all know it's my new solo project.
Big Whoop want to fight about
What
it.
are you doing with the suspension?
Hung
That's
by
what we're
hooks,
talking about.
Twitter. Top.
The suspension. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, in the skin.
yeah,
Yeah.
See, that freaks me out when they do it with a really heavy guy.
No idea.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, I think
This guy's like 18 and a half stone. I'm pretty sure this hook isn't gonna keep him up, and it does.
a lot of hooks, don't they?
There's,
It's pretty crazy.
Hi, Liz. Velvet shorts.
Hello.
what else, Carl? What else have people been doing?
Well, I don't know. The other people were meant to be saying, "Hello, everyone. Has anyone else done anything this week in the
Like how
last week
this
of their
comes in,
life?"
we all behave now.
The woman's in the room. Shh, everyone.
It's all right. We can be dicks again now. There's dicks.
Oh, I'm such a.
So yes, has anyone else done anything exciting?
Does anyone else want to talk about things?
I've done
I've
something.
literally had a week off work.
It's
I've
like-
done
this is
nothing.
group therapy, right?
That's the most time you do stuff.
Sit in my pants, play World of Warcraft.
That's exciting. That's something to talk about. So
Yeah, all right. Oh, what? Oh.
Way to ruin everything, Liz. Do you play World of Warcraft in your underwear?
yeah, well,
Yeah.
Booby's
It's so
talking
fun
about
to watch.
playing World of Warcraft, so it's fine. You play World of Warcraft, you can stay in.
Yeah, it's fine.
What did you do anything special in Warcraft, or was it just a normal week?
No, just more time.
Okay.
Arena. Played a lot of Arena. Just pretty standard, yeah.
Oh, exciting. Did you
Pretty
play any
mostly.
Pokemon Warcraft?
A lot of Siege of
No,
Empires.
no World of fucking Pokemon Craft. No.
Pokercraft.
How many pets have you got?
149.
So close.
Ah, damn
Be a
it!
mess.
It's not a lot considering the amount that are actually in the game.
You see,
Yeah,
you seem to do
151.
Siege of Empires a lot. Anytime I open my Battle.net
Yeah,
thingy,
heroic raiding is a fucking drag.
it's
Yeah,
always Siege of
always Siege of
Siege of
fucking
Empires,
Empires.
yeah.
Yeah, in the entire fucking
over and over and
Yeah,
over and
it's,
over.
it's great fun. Can't wait to be doing it for another 6 months. Brilliant. Cheers, Liz. Thanks for delaying World Wars of fucking Draenor again.
Yay!
You're not getting in the beta.
Well, it's the alpha at the moment, and then even if you're
Oh,
in the
good.
beta,
Yeah,
it
it's
doesn't
just-
even matter because you won't be able to raid in the beta until for like 3 days. and then
Yeah, I was going to say a good tip when on a
all they've
podcast
said
is
is
hold
like
the
it'll be
microphone
released
to your mouth.
before January. Like, fan-fucking-tastic. We're currently in June. Awesome, amazing. Can't
Long-
wait. Cheers,
long
guys.
way.
Bear in mind, this raid was released in October last year.
That's
You know,
it.
there's like other stuff you can do that's not
Yeah.
Warcraft.
You can play like
Yeah, I
a
can
good-
watch Netflix.
You can play. You can go for a walk. You can play other MMOs like
World
Terra.
of Warcraft.
No.
all the other WoW beaters that are out there
All
currently,
those
like,
games that we're gonna-
like Aeon and
Ion actually.
Sweater and all that shit.
You play,
Isn't
try,
that
try,
Lord of the Rings,
try,
Age of
The
Conan.
Rift, like they're all out
try,
there.
yeah, but try Terra because it's
There's like a new one.
very different to the style. Is
I'm playing WildStar.
yeah. It's a similar style to
that looks
WildStar,
like
I
a
think.
good game.
Yeah.
I thought that was a fighting
played it,
website.
Actually, there's a point, Dom. You haven't talked about you were playing WildStar as well. So
No, I'm
why
going to try and play. I haven't played it yet.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, never really give it a go. Like, WildStar's quite
I've
sweet.
been playing Goat Simulator.
Yeah, well, is WildStar you have to aim with your mouse? That's similar to Terra's like that as well. Is you have to actually aim.
It's
at
quite
stuff.
a different sort of. I didn't give it a massive like go. I didn't have a lot of time to do it, but yeah, it's quite. It's interesting. It's a different. It feels like they're trying to sort of attack it from a different kind of angle.
Yeah,
It'd be-
yeah.
it'd be good
Which
if
is
it really
that's
took
that's what's needed, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is
I
like.
have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Well,
It was
I don't either.
MMO. Like, it's
yeah, WildStar. It's an MMO. It's one that's
It's
set
got
in the
like-
future rather
it's
than
got like hoverboards in it.
it's in the future rather than like a mystical past that most are. It's on a distant planet that they've just found, isn't it?
What's the play-
yeah,
what's the
they've
play
all
style?
discovered it. Yeah.
Yeah, they've
Play
just
style?
play. Well, it's
Third
kind of
party like it's not
third party, third
third
person.
Third party. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You're working in insurance a little bit. Too much.
I had to quit my fucking job.
it's
Just to go
yeah,
back to
it's,
WoW.
it's
Third-person
rather
WoW
than
style,
no, not like WoW. It's an MMO, so it's fairly similar to WoW, but it's
It's not a million miles away.
No, yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm
there-
saying, it's fairly similar,
there
but
always
it's-
should be that sort of build.
but
right?
it's still
You never know.
you're actually moving your character around and doing stuff during the fight rather than in WoW you kind of lock onto your target and then you're just
Turn-basey thing.
it's not turn-based, but in WoW you're just basically pressing the keys that are your moves and you have to wait for the timers to go down. But this
global cooldowns and stuff like that aren't really. a thing.
but in
Like
WildStar
Dragon Age 1.
Actually,
not
Dragon Age 1.
Not a bad comparison.
Dragon Age 1 is actually quite
MMO, so I was just trying to compare it to
But
something else.
but in Terra and WildStar, it's a lot more about like mobility and stuff. So you can dodge, dive, and stuff like that. So in WoW,
It's much
Dodge and
more
dodge.
character dependent as opposed
Yeah.
to like a roll of a random dice. That
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh shit, something might hit you. Who really knows? Depends on what your stats.
yeah,
are.
WoW,
Whether you're actually
You
good
got a
enough
4,
to do
you
it.
dodged it. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
playing
exactly.
Yeah.
I dodged it because my gear has this amount of stuff on it.
Yeah, this
it
is
was like I
literally-
dodged it because I moved out of fucking way.
Yeah.
yeah.
Step
This,
one, step to
but
the left.
but then also the downside is you have to keep your target on the person. So
You have to play, you can't just...
Which makes a fight with more than
Yeah.
one person, whereas more than one-on-one, absolutely fucking nightmare.
Right.
It's
Lots of running
there's
backwards.
no just tab switching, which is on WoW. Where you just press tab and it switches the target.
Yeah, but that sounds
you actually have to move.
fun, though.
That's what I really like.
That sounds better.
yeah,
it's fun. It's
personally,
fun
but I've never
until
played WoW,
like
so-
there are definitely going to be some holes in it once you get further along the period of it. Like when there's sort of multiple players, when there's when you get to high-end MMO like arena and stuff like that. There's sort of zerging and stuff like that.
Yeah, but
when people fix on one target,
the same problems it's going to have sound like the same problems you have if you're playing in like a standard FPS online. It's the same. It sounds like the same kind of thing where you theoretically be in an FPS in Call of Duty, people can just gang up on you if they want to.
Yeah, but that's the
Yeah,
situation.
yeah,
that's the
the
situation when you're
Nazis.
10 on 10 already.
No, that's good
When you're
tactics.
say 3 on 3,
They don't do that.
Right.
When
it's
that
different
happens,
sort of matter.
yeah.
Like
see him gang up on me.
like high-end
Quiet.
arenas and stuff like that. When there's 3 players versus 3 players, you already like assess at the beginning. So okay, right, we're all going to go on this player. You're already sort of saying when there's 3 people on you, that's your game over. Like regardless of what you can, unless the others are being CC'd down or locked down by other players.
Or you're Batman or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Or you can do a backflip out of
You
it,
can
or
do a
just be a
lot.
wizard or whatever. Then you're fucked. So that's the only problem that's going to have with it is the whole like the zerging lockdown sort of thing. Which is why it might.
Do you not get counters and things?
There are you can't counter if you're being hit. You're being hit. You can do defensives.
Yeah.
But
Counters and
You,
parries and shit like that.
defensive. Like if you overload defenses, then you just end up with a class that you just can't kill, and it hurts balance.
Okay, I guess I get you. I watched the trailer for Days. You guys seen that? The zombie MMO thing.
Do you mean
DayZ?
Daisy, yeah, but Days.
You mean that thing that's been
No,
out?
no one
for
calls it
fucking
Kris.
ages?
Pretty sure it's
Yeah, and it's been
Yeah,
out for
yeah.
a really long time.
Wait. It's just on sale on Steam. It's like fucking £2 or something.
Yes, it is.
Oh really? Oh, get it then.
Yeah.
If you want
Yeah,
to Steam. Oh, that's a thing I was going to say.
DayZ is
Steam
fun.
sales on.
It's
I-
the summer sale.
Yeah, but I think it's probably
Yeah.
back off sale, but I think it's like on one of the daily
Yeah, we're back
sales.
on sale next week because it's Steam.
Yeah, it's true. Well, I was looking at like Sins of a Solar Empire.
Yeah,
today.
it's the Steam summer sale. It finishes.
you talking about?
Steam summer sale finishes on the 30th, but I'm sure they'll start like the Steam,
Steam?
almost autumn sale. Like,
the thing was though.
Hey, look, you're awake sale.
I was looking at stuff in the Steam stuff today, and I was like, wait, I've got.
please don't forget about our sale.
I've got like 40 games in my Steam account that I've just never played. They're just
No, Steam is just a
I can hear you
massive
if you-
catalogue
Is
of
it-
stuff
is
that you'll
it
never
good?
touch.
I watched XCOM as well.
XCOM's very good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because they're the two that I bought yesterday.
Yeah, Daisy is a very difficult game.
It looks hard.
It's
I don't know
fun.
if you said it
It's
into the
fun if you're
microphone,
into
I thought I
like
said it again.
survival
You're
stuff.
saying
Yeah.
it into the
But
microphone
it's,
now.
there's no scripters there. So
But at the time-
No, it's just like it's the same. It's just huge multiplayer stuff going on. It's absolutely
Massive
crazy.
sandbox.
But in
of
DayZ,
this sort of,
everyone's an
like-
asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just say that.
As opposed to the internet where everyone's really
No,
nice.
literally,
normally.
like I
Everyone's
played
swelled
DayZ.
out.
I played
DayZ is the internet, but with guns.
I came across one person, yeah, and he was like, "All right, buddy, put down your gun, or I'm gonna shoot ya and kill ya. You can't see me, and I've played this a lot, okay?" And I was just like, "Okay, I put down my gun. I put it down." And he's like, "Thank you. You want some steak? Here you go." And then just ran away. And I was like, "Thank God, everyone else will just shoot you. Everyone else."
Oh, yeah,
Or they'll do that and then shoot you anyway.
Like if you're unarmed, even if you're unarmed, they will just shoot you.
Yeah. They'll
The
be
thing
like
is,
your buddy. They'll be
every
like,
time-
yeah, come on. it's
every time you-
fantastic.
Fight the zombies,
Every
right?
time, no,
Well,
no.
you're fighting each other. Like, the zombies are the least
Because
of
it's
your
when you
fucking
die,
problems.
like everything you've got as your character, they can just take once you're
Yeah,
dead.
you-
they can
you're-
just kill
you-
you and nickel your
You
shit.
start. It's roguelike, so you start completely at level 1, the same normal,
Naked.
like naked with a can of beans, a compass,
before we
and
put the
something
cameras
else. I
on.
can't remember. Yeah.
yeah.
Like, have you watched Walking Dead? The main premise of that show is people arguing with each other, and then sometimes zombies show up. That's
Yeah.
what that
8
game is.
zombies in the whole show.
And
Like,
hey, occasionally zombies happen, but it's mostly about people just arguing.
And they-
I love Walking Dead.
Mostly just Carl running away. Like, that's what he was.
Yeah.
Carl, stay in the fucking camp, Carl.
Stupid child.
I don't want to be in a camp. Stay in a camp, Carl. But yeah, Jojo. The thing is, there's actually differences in the map as well. Of the higher up into the map you get, the less zombies there are, but the higher level people there are.
The high level of
better
dicks
loot,
there
So it's
are.
better to hang around and suck zombie dick.
Yeah.
It's
Ra-
getting
otherwise
Zombies
you-
are literally the least of your trouble.
But the thing is, to
literally.
get
Can they not-
to
can
get
they not
high.
high level,
fix
they
that
can-
somehow?
No, to get higher level. No,
But
it's
not as
built
much
into
as
the
a person
game.
will, 'cause they'll actually like,
To get-
they'll pretend to be your bro and then they'll just shoot you in the face. It's ridiculous.
To get higher level loot, you have to go higher into the map.
Next time you guys do it.
Right.
So
I might not play it then.
yeah,
It's really fun to play. Like there's,
You said XCOM.
XCOM's very good.
there are some
I actually
fantastic streams of like live
They are
streams.
two
of DayZ, which
completely
I
different
really wish I
games. Yes,
remembered
they are.
to
Yeah,
watch
but
that.
XCOM is absolutely fantastic.
Well, they're the two I downloaded.
Wait, isn't that
yesterday
the-
because they
oh,
were
okay.
Mafia
like 2
Alien?
quid
oh, they're both
Yeah,
both
yeah.
very very
It's
good.
kind
The
of
strategy kind of alien.
strategy alien.
Top
Real,
down.
it's like half real time, half turn based. It's kind of weird, but it's really
Well,
well.
I saw
Yeah,
that,
it's
but I
very,
know- I
very
know
So
good.
the trailer looked fucking stupid.
It's amazing though. It's so good.
You're stupid.
It's but it's one of those games that it'll take you
I
like
downloaded it because it was the best of a shit bunch, I think.
it'll take you a little while to get to grips with it because there's a lot of mechanics going on in that game.
Yeah.
And you've got like
There was a tweet about him.
You've got like global leveling up in between stuff. If you see what I mean, like
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you've got
yeah,
like missions, and in between you're like leveling up a central like hub base, and you level up research that you get like then you've got new soldiers that you can take into the field in missions and that kind of stuff. So there's a lot going on in it, and you're also
Half free roam, half turn based.
it's not free roam at all.
Right.
But you so basically
Where'd you get that from?
you've got like a central you've got like a
You've
central
been listening to all, Joe.
but you've got like a central hub base basically, like
FPS
it's like a real like an underground base, like James Bond style kind of base, where you're and that's like where the XCOM, like the alien fighter guys are housed, and you're ruled over by the UN. But you've got mechanics of
The UN?
It's really deep.
Yeah.
So you've got to go and fight aliens, but if you're not doing it evenly over the world, then certain like countries in the UN are going to turn against you and try to get you shut down, or like cut your funding, because they're like, Oh, well, you like, yeah, great. You defended
Your bananas are way
Like,
too
it's like,
fucking
you
curly.
defended the UK, but you didn't defend India. So India are going to be like, well, what the fuck, man?
That's fucking ridiculous.
It's awesome, though.
It's actually,
That's
it's
incredible.
actually awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to give them both a go
It's
tomorrow.
maybe really, really good. I played a bit of it. I haven't played it super deeply, but I've got friends who absolutely adore that game.
Alright.
I also have friends.
I'll fucking shoot you. mate.
Liar! He paid us all to be
When
here.
people talk,
Okay, one thing is something that I'm interested in that I want to do. I want to I want to now start playing pinball because they've just announced that there is a Deadpool pinball game coming out the day after my birthday on June 24th.
is it just like Zen Pinball?
Yeah, it's
It's
Zen
the pinball
Studios
that you get
pinball.
free with Windows.
No, Zen Pinball's pretty good.
No, that
like,
game was
I've got the like I've played the Star Wars versions of it, and it's pretty good. Zen Pinball they've got a really good pinball. Basically, they built like an amazing core pinball engine, and then just sold tables for it. So they just like strike deals with Marvel,
Like Team
and stuff.
Fortress.
Like different skins, sort
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
But it's really cool because it's like, you know, like if you play real pinball, sometimes they like try and weave little bits of story into it. Because it's virtual pinball, they can weave like huge amounts in it. So like in like
in a world where pinball.
in the Star Wars pinball, like
It's kind of unnecessary. Like, I don't
yeah,
really
no, it is, but it works really well as well. So you get more like missions in the pinball to like hit targets.
Oh,
And so-
okay, yeah,
and hit,
that makes more sense.
But as you're hitting the target, like so.
It's well
Hitting
good.
the target, for example, in the Star Wars one, it's like you hit the target and then a lightsaber hits Darth Vader and shit like that.
Oh, okay. So instead of just sort of randomly like, oh, just hit this amount. Of
Yeah,
things
so you
and
kind
finish.
of-
if you hit this, then this happens.
Yeah,
and if you hit this,
yeah,
then
yeah.
this happens.
And so you like you
yeah.
trigger a mission, and the mission is like, hey, you got to hit these 3 things, but the stormtroopers try to stop you hitting them, shit like that. It's really good. They make really good stuff.
So it definitely sounds better than Windows Pinball.
Yeah.
it's definitely.
I did.
yeah.
Oh,
Little
I was
bit.
a fiend for Windows Pinball though. I was really good
Windows
at that
Pinball
game.
and Minesweeper
Joe's back.
all day, all
Yeah.
fucking day.
Apart from that,
Is there, are we doing news now? Is this
How are
news?
they making Deadpool
We don't do
pinball?
news
How
anymore.
is that a thing? Like how are
So,
they doing the same sort of thing? Same
yeah,
sort of model, or
it's
what?
it's that. It's basically they have like a Deadpool themed thing. It's got different areas of the game. So it includes like all the main characters of Deadpool. So it's got Blind Owl, who is Deadpool's housemate / servant / torturee. And
Torture victim.
torture victim,
Yeah.
and it's got other people like Weasel who makes the teleporter device for.
Has it got the
Deadpool.
Lady Death?
I don't think it's got Death in it. It's got Hell House, which is where he gets all his mercenary contracts
Has it
from.
got like other Deadpools in it? Like Lady Deadpool, Kid Deadpool, Deadpool Head.
Headpool, it's called.
Headpool, that's true.
Yeah. I don't think
love
so,
Headpool.
actually. I don't think it does.
Headpool is the best. Okay.
Headpool's the.
Headpool or like Dog Deadpool are the best
I think
ones.
it's Dogpool. Shh. It's Lady Deadpool, Kid
Head
Pool,
Deadpool.
Headpool,
It's
and Dogpool, I think.
What does he sleep in? He sleeps in a bed pool.
Did you know that everyone is big fans of Gears of War? That's not what I tried to say. Everyone is big fans of Game of Thrones here.
I'm not really.
I've never watched it.
I
Game of Thrones.
don't watch it. I don't watch it.
I've never watched it.
That's what Game of Thrones.
I love
No.
Game of Thrones. I'm lying.
Did you know that the piracy records are so high for Game of Thrones? It's the #1 pirated show in ever.
I've never
In
watched
ever,
it
yeah.
legally.
It's the #1 pirate show. That,
Yeah, fuck me up. Come on, government.
Because
I've got Sky.
Y'all watch this podcast.
I've got Sky and I download it on purpose. Like,
The-
fuck you. Like, I watch it on Sky while I'm downloading
You
it.
said you don't do news anymore. This seems like a lot like news.
no, this is just talking points.
You're informing me of current events.
No,
That
these are
seems like
talking
what the
points.
news
no,
is.
no talking points.
So the football, right? Yeah.
I just wanted to, I just wanted to talk about I want to talk about this is because it's a big movement in TV because it's the #1 pirated show. So the day that the series finished, the entire thing was uploaded to Google
Yeah.
Play, Amazon Store, and all that. It's just a big move in how like normal
good thing though, right?
normal it's
You
a
agree
good
with
big
it? I
move.
agree.
Yeah, I agree. It's a good move in how TV is normally run.
No, a good move was what.
I mean, it could have gone straight to streaming.
What Breaking Bad did with what Netflix and UK did with Breaking Bad, where it was available immediately.
Oh, yeah.
and it was just part of Netflix.
that was
Oh, no,
excellent.
no,
That was
no,
fantastic.
stuff-
That was
I
really,
guess
really
yeah,
well
stuff
done.
like that
the
is
difference
good.
There though was that the
Different
fucking idiots
Well,
at
let's do it.
5 USA didn't renew the contract for it after season 1 because they didn't think it was going to be a hit.
Yeah, that was.
So they didn't pick it up.
But that was
that's
a really,
because they put it on
really.
at a stupid slot.
Did
They
Five
put it on
USA have Series 1?
I think it was 5. Was it 5 USA?
It was
definitely
5 USA. Yeah.
They had Series 1, but
That's a
they
shit channel.
but they put it on at like 2 a.m. or something. They put it on a ridiculous
Well,
time
they
slot.
did the pilot,
So
and they
got
had
no
the pilot
viewers.
through it, and they did the entire thing. They didn't get the viewership as a part of that.
Yeah.
Then they got a huge. It didn't get a really big cult following because it was fucking slow going, admittedly.
Yeah.
Like Breaking Bad did take a little while to
Yeah,
get into. Like everyone I've ever spoken to I've never spoken to anyone that's sort of like. Did you watch the first episode the first time it was aired?
No, I didn't watch it till season 3.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Like no one
hadn't heard of
no
it
one I've
until
ever
season
spoken to has ever sort of been. Oh, did you see that Breaking Bad show that was on last night? It's like,
Yeah, you didn't watch it at the
no,
time.
don't know what you're talking about. Like, watched 5 series in 2 weeks on Netflix, standard. Yeah, but no one ever
Yeah.
did. No one ever watched. That's the problem.
I got told about it a very long time ago, but also someone must have had it crossed. That I think it was the same time that do you know Luther?
Yeah,
The
of course,
BBC
yeah.
show, which is actually really good as well.
Wait. What kind? Oh,
Luther.
Not Luther.
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I was thinking.
That was
Not-
my
not
instant thought. I was
Luther.
like,
You watched
I've
it?
I've seen that show. What? Oh, okay. The cop show, not that show. Okay,
The cop show.
That makes way more sense.
With the dude from The Wire, is that right?
It's
Idris
Elba, isn't it?
Idris Elba, Idris, whatever, Elba.
Idris
That guy.
Elba.
Yeah.
He's badass.
I guess the things must have been crossed with whoever was telling me first about Breaking Bad, but I think it was at the time that the first series of Luther must have came out, so it can't have actually been that long ago.
The thing is, it's still
But
been
they said
fairly-
that Breaking Bad was like Dexter,
Baking?
but with a Baking Bad. It was like Dexter, but with a black guy, and who was
I
a
mean, there
cop.
was a black guy
No,
in
that's what
like
they-
season 3.
They described Luther, but they were saying it was Breaking Bad.
Oh, right.
Like,
Yeah, that's not the same.
completely
show.
different show.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
that's extreme.
Couldn't be
Yeah.
further, yeah.
so I was like,
it's,
maybe
it's the
I'll watch
whole
it.
idea of like the marathons and stuff like that have been like.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
it's a relatively it's still a relatively new thing, sort of like
Yeah.
marathoning something,
Yeah, but
like
that's
doing
what-
something straight.
Yeah, that's
like,
why I'm saying this is good because they're still unlike what you were saying. They moved to being a digital show with Breaking Bad. With Game of Thrones, they're still a very, very popular traditional TV show that have now, because of the piracy issue, they've just gone like kicked it to digital
I
straight
don't think
away.
it's
after the
traditional.
series
I would
ended.
definitely wouldn't consider it traditional because I think the idea.
It's not at all. It's on HBO.
Yeah,
HBO is
exactly.
the complete counter to
Yeah.
traditional TV.
They're
It's not
pushing
ad
it
supported.
forward.
It's a subscription.
I see what
supported.
you're saying. The whole sort of like one episode a week sort of thing. That sort
And
of
it's
thing,
still on
like-
TV. Just because
yeah.
it's a subscription channel, it's still
Yeah. But
TV.
The problem that HBO had is HBO have been incredibly slow to adopt digital content. So because they've got HBO Go in the US, which is shit basically, but because they've got that, you can only get their stuff. The problem with HBO Go is you can't get an HBO Go subscription solo. You can only get if you've got HBO, and HBO isn't in all markets in the United States because of the way the cable system works there, which is a whole other issue.
Time
Completely
Warner
fucked.
and all that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
But because you can't get it on every package, and because they don't sell HBO Go as a separate thing, you can only get it if you've got an HBO subscription, which is a ridiculous idea.
It's
They were
stupid money
getting-
as well. It's like
Yeah.
ridiculously expensive.
But the thing is, people would pay that because people love HBO. If you were just like, hey, you can just get an HBO Go subscription, even if it was like 30 quid a month, because there are people who I know in the States who are like, I would be willing to pay the subscription for HBO if I could get it in my market, but it's not in my cable market.
Yeah.
And so they're like, well, that's ridiculous. Like I'd be, and they're like, I'd be willing to pay the same amount, or maybe like a little bit less because it's online rather than on cable, you know. But like, I'd be willing to pay like around the same amount if it was like if I could just buy an HBO Go
The thing is, the same
subscription.
business model that they're doing, making it so ridiculously easy to pirate it.
Yeah,
They're sort of shooting
But that's-
themselves
that's
in the
the-
foot
that-
by
well, that-
being such dicks about it.
that's the thing, and that's why that's why they've had to go to like this new model.
You see, like the next day, even on like sites like Pirate Bay and stuff like that, massively known.
Well,
like,
it's the thing is,
pirate
if you
sites,
look at like all other network shows in America, they're all on like iTunes the next day, the day after
Yeah.
they've aired.
All
They're on iTunes immediately. They're on Amazon
But
immediately.
all shows are. I've never liked a TV show that hasn't been on instantly the next day anyway through any kind of channel.
Yeah, but the idea is that those shows aren't on a subscription only basis.
And that's the problem that they've had, and that's why they need. That's why they. I still think so because they're available now, but they're available as the season has ended. The season's over.
Yeah, but
You couldn't get it like in
what
in
show
the
have
season.
you ever needed to wait more than a day for to pirate?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
no,
the thing
not
is, like,
pirate, but-
all the
but
shows
but-
that you want to watch are things that are easily available anyway. They're already. If you've got a TV license, you could probably have watched them.
But if you-
Yeah,
but the thing
a
is, well,
subscription only channel, even a show on there, is still going to be there the next day. What?
Oh yeah, no,
one
it's
do
available. No,
$7.99
no,
to
but
then...
the thing is, sure, it's available to pirate. But the thing is, like, one of the reasons. I mean, obviously, a key element of piracy is like you don't have to pay for it. But another element of piracy is just lack of availability. Like Steve Jobs showed with music piracy with iTunes.
I get what you mean. I get
Like
what you mean. Yeah.
he showed with iTunes, if you make
it's
something
readily
available,
and you don't need to subscribe to it, then
if
you
it's
are more
available
likely
and
to
it's
watch it.
and it's at a reasonable price,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. Is like you look at a lot of network television in the States now. Like when House was still on air, House you could buy like the next day, the day after it aired, it was on iTunes and immediately to buy, just to download that episode done.
Yeah.
And that's
What they should do is they should have an advanced download. They should have the download out the day before it airs.
well, no, that's the problem that HBO have, and that's the problem that Game of Thrones have is they have not adopted that model.
Yeah.
Because their subscription channel, they wait till they now, and they've only just started doing this. Is they now wait till the series is over and then put the whole thing on iTunes. Then people don't want to wait till the series is over, even though
who's
it's only like
doing
a
that?
13
No one.
episode series.
If it was available to download the day before it came out, if I'm fucking having a fucking serious Game of Thrones craving, I've got nothing to do on a Saturday.
I feel like
I might buy it for
smash
like
through the
$2.
whole
the
lot.
thing is
yeah.
as well with them, right?
No, but if you do each episode, if it airs on a Sunday, right, like Game of Thrones does, if it's available for download for like £1.50 on the Saturday, and I've got nothing to do on a Saturday night, I might buy it.
Yeah,
I
and
don't think that. I think they'd lose a lot of money that way because it's not completely original. Because you got to bear in mind the book readers are a massive amount of their fan base. They already know what's happening. They're not paying any extra to find out what's happening. They've got an idea. They've got an inkling, they
but
know
you're
where
saying
the
like
story's
just
going.
complimentary, like available as an option.
Yeah.
But the thing that
I meant in general, not specific to Game of Thrones.
but
I was just thinking-
I see
But
what-
the
yeah,
thing
I see
is,
what
Game of Thrones, like shows on HBO, are one of the few shows that could get away with that because they're subscriber funded rather than advertiser funded. They could get away with having it available a day early.
Yeah.
Like if you've got a TV show on network television that is advertiser funded, they're gonna be fucking pissed if it's available early.
If you put it out to be available a day early, all it means it'll be on the pirate side day early.
Yeah, well that
I
as
think
well.
that'll-
But can you imagine like the backlash from advertisers to networks if they were like, hey, you can like pay to watch it a day before it airs. Like the reason that advertisers pay huge sums of money on hit shows is because they know that everyone's watching it then, or they're going to watch it on their DVR. Like
when you download it, you don't get any adverts and shit. Like,
but that's my point really.
Does
Is
anyone know the percentage between illegal streamers / downloaders and actual people that watch it?
Absolutely not.
Because I can't imagine that it's more than half people watching it as it airs.
If it's more than like 10%, they're making an enormous loss.
yeah, but it's. I would think it's.
No, but what I mean is there's no fucking way.
It's 150%.
That sounds like it might not be entirely true.
I don't know a single person that watch these shows when they air.
It's like
Yes,
I know.
but also
you don't know
we're
a
in
single
England though
American.
as well, aren't we?
But I
So-
know lots of
Yeah.
people who watch Game of Thrones as it airs when it comes on Sky.
I'm fucking one of
because-
them, but I watch it on Atlantic. So
But yeah, because it's available on
I
Sky.
stay up till fucking 3 in the
Yeah,
morning.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Also,
people watch it on
I know
Sky
a lot
who,
of people that watch it on
who either
Atlantic.
tape
Or,
it, they watch it on Sky Atlantic as it comes out, or they like tape it with Sky Plus, or I think it goes on like Sky Go.
At that point, I mean, we're already paying for the subscriptions to Sky
Yeah.
before paying for
You
it.
may as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And so on and so forth.
Yeah, I
So we were
don't
paying
know
it just
Sky.
in an indirect method.
Yeah, I agree.
But streaming is such high quality now that I don't even need to own Sky.
No,
I'm probably
absolutely.
gonna get arrested tomorrow.
XBMC exists,
But-
basically.
but the thing is,
XBMC is slowly destroying
Yeah,
anything
okay, just
subscription
tell her
based.
But the thing
But
is, for
does
me,
that
right,
matter?
I am willing.
Well, of course
to,
it does. Yeah, it's destroying basically Sky TV.
Carl, you raise
anything
your
that-
mics
anything
live.
that is subscription based
okay.
that you can get for free is definitely going to ruin their entire market.
I would
Yeah.
definitely watch it as it aired if I had Sky, but I haven't bothered to get Sky. Maybe I
The-
should. Maybe I should just get Sky.
The-
Maybe
the
I should
reason-
do it.
I
Maybe
mean,
should
I-
do it the nice guy way.
Don't, but
Yeah.
nah,
I
fuck
do
that.
Sky.
I do appreciate
Yeah,
these shows.
yeah.
I do love these shows. I wouldn't want them to end up not existing.
But for me, right, like when I've only watched the first season of Game of Thrones. When I watched it, it was like a choice between, all right, I can go and find illegal streams for this, and it wouldn't take too much effort, but I can go find out. Go
10 minutes,
Yeah.
done.
on Pirate. Or
10 minutes.
or I
10
can,
minutes, then download it, maybe another half hour.
Three seconds to stream it, to find it and stream it. Not a second.
He's
more.
really slow at typing.
Yeah,
But-
10 minutes to type.
G, where's the G? A, where's the M?
Like, I can
God damn it!
then like just the way it's been set up in my house, it would take me a little bit of effort to like just get it on the TV and nice, etc. Just for me personally.
Actually, my lead mission, are
I
they?
got a laptop
But-
set up to my TV. So
But they're
it's
just
still
like,
simple.
but the other option is with Game of Thrones. I was like, okay, I can download this if I want. It'll take me a while, blah blah blah. Or it's okay, it's on Amazon. It's like £1.60 an episode on Amazon. I hit buy on Amazon and it instantly starts streaming. Done. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about like any issues with the streaming site disappearing in the future because it's fucking Amazon. And I also don't have the slight feeling of guilt that I've stolen from people.
It's a massive issue with piracy in general because it's the idea of cost versus convenience.
Yeah, it's the same
Whether
thing with
it's
it's the same thing with Netflix though. It's
I
exactly
don't
the
think
same.
guilt is even an option anymore, really. Does anyone ever feel guilty
I
of pirating?
honestly
I
do.
feel
Oh,
like-
yeah, she
You
Yeah.
wouldn't steal a
Stuff.
pack. You wouldn't steal a bag. You wouldn't steal a car.
I
Don't tell me
genuinely-
what
Tell me
I
what I
fucking steal. Fucking steal a
The thing
car.
makes me laugh about
I
piracy.
click a button. I
It was
steal
a digital
fucking
car!
The thing makes me laugh
Digital printers.
Yeah, I print out a
Piracy
fucking
isn't
car.
stealing. Piracy is
No,
something nicked
no,
your car,
I
it's still
actually-
there.
I
You know what I mean?
actually,
It's like they just duplicate it.
copy.
I completely
honestly,
agree,
I don't like pirating that much.
Piracy-
I do
I
it,
genuinely don't feel like watching a show because, like, okay, so say something like a show like Red Dwarf. I saw Red Dwarf when it aired. I had all the videos in the 90s. I had all the videos.
You want to
growing
get
up.
Sky TV, you're basically paying for repeats.
Well, actually,
anyway.
legally, once you already
I
own
will-
the
I will
items,
go-
it's
I
fine
will
to download
If
it.
I want to watch an episode of Red Dwarf when I go to sleep, I'll just type it in and it comes up on my screen and it's there. It's done. I'm not going to put a fucking DVD in or a video. I don't have a video.
No, that's
player
very
anymore.
true. That's why fucking
know what I mean?
Netflix is.
It's convenient.
That's
It's
why Netflix
convenient
is the
sakes.
best
That's
thing.
why it is.
Like
see-
Netflix is the same. Like, Netflix has Red Dwarf in it. I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
Netflix, I want to watch Red Dwarf. It's like,
Yeah,
no,
actually,
you don't.
I
People
watched
don't wanna
I
fuck
watched all
about
of Red
this stuff.
Dwarf on
People want
Netflix.
to type it in
Well, I
on
don't-
their
I don't
computer.
have
They want it to
Netflix.
pop up.
I've
They
never,
want it
I've
to
never,
No,
I've never,
that's
I've never
true.
gone that- I've never gone
But-
that far into it.
But that's the thing. So that's why
Yeah,
like,
no, it's your mum.
Netflix versus like, you're right. It's really fucking easy to pirate stuff with streaming.
Well, I've
100%.
never
But-
thought of it as pirating because it's just watching something that I paid for.
Yeah, but it's already- but it is already- but it is- Mike, whether you think of it as pirating or not.
I agree with you.
I know.
But
You're making me feel bad.
No, but I agree.
feel
With,
bad,
I
but
completely.
okay.
No, but I agree with you on the Red Dwarf thing. Like you, but my point in general is like pirating stuff now is really simple. It is still not as simple as booting up Netflix and going Netflix. I want to watch this, and it's like there you go. Fuck it. Done.
If that was-
it takes me less than 10 seconds to type in something and then click on the link and then click on the link and watch it.
Yeah, illegal streaming is always going to be a different matter from illegally downloading. I think. Like,
I mean, no, illegal streaming is super convenient, but from my experience of streaming various things,
quality
it is-
seems to suffer.
it's still. It's still
good
not,
now, though.
but it's still not as simple as just opening up Netflix. If Netflix has got it, if it's a choice between like I pay for Netflix or I can get it on a stream.
If someone
Netflix
said to
is
me,
so much
pay
simpler.
£10 a month to watch anything you fucking like in the world,
Yeah,
I'd pay it in a fucking
mean,
minute.
like-
100%. If Netflix had anything, or if there was one specific place where I could literally watch anything I typed in, and I only had to pay a subscription, I'd do it 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
like
Definitely,
Netflix.
Definitely
I mean,
not a second.
I've
No
recently
doubt.
gone to like Spotify, like talking about music piracy, similar sort of vein.
I haven't pirated music since I was about 14 years
I
old.
just
and
bought a
that's actually
Spotify
true. I
premium
just don't
account.
bother.
£12 a month
That's
comes out of my
YouTube
fucking account on my phone, on my laptop, on my home
Spotify
computer.
is the simplest
Doesn't
thing.
and like I can equally as easily go onto a pirate website and pay some and just download it for free. Doesn't
You're
even matter.
using pirate sites if you're paying.
But
Huh?
the-
Pirate sites
but the
wrong
thing
if
is-
you're paying.
This is what- yeah, exactly. This is what I'm saying. Like,
But
if I
making
could
music- making
as
music is
easily
slightly ahead.
do that, but
It is.
Because Spotify might.
But I
have a
don't
lot
because
more
I
on it.
already pay £12 a month. I can type it in their thing. It's in my ears before I've even finished typing.
No, I mean
shit.
that's the
Like,
thing.
it
is
doesn't even matter.
Netflix
It's
is
convenient.
still getting
Yeah.
there.
It
Actually-
doesn't have everything yet. And if Netflix had, like, I mean, I'm actually quite close to getting something like Spotify because I only ever listen to music on YouTube. You have to type it in every single time you want to listen to a different.
You're right. Spotify is just free.
In
Yeah, I
that
don't even
vein,
pay
in
for
that
Spotify.
vein,
Yeah, but you have your ads
Yeah,
and stuff like
it-
that. Like,
it's ad
it's a bit of a pain
supported,
in the
so you
arse.
can get like the
Well, I
free.
don't want
Plus, you get the
I don't care
downloading thing on
about ads.
Spotify,
They're
which
right.
is sweet.
Yeah.
That is
They're
really
only
good.
No,
You get-
people. I've used. Yeah, I normally use YouTube, but in that vein, apparently, they have an imminent change coming where they're basically.
You've got direct to Google Plus, and you've got to insert your penis into Google Plus.
Oh, what's wrong with
You've got to wrap your dick around fucking Mark Zuckerberg's neck
making my
and
dick
be on
into a
Google.
Q shape, so Google can
YouTube are removing all the music and making it a subscription thing. Apparently, they're bringing in a new subscription thing. So if you want to watch your music, because that's all I ever do. I don't use Spotify. I don't use iTunes. I go straight on YouTube and listen to an album.
Every time I want to listen to a song, YouTube, straight away.
But they're now doing a subscription thing. If you want to listen to music
man.
on YouTube, you have to pay a subscription now. It's a thing that they're like imminently bringing in.
There you go, Groove Shark.
Yeah, Groove Shark.
Problem solved.
That's the thing, right? Because even though I can use Groove Shark, and like I can use Groove Shark for free, or I can pay a little bit a month for Spotify, use Spotify, and you're like, Spotify is way fucking better than Groove Shark.
Yeah, it's quite a lot better.
Like Groove Shark is pretty good, but Groove Shark, because it's just user curated, it's awful.
Plus, there's a user limit as well, isn't there?
Yeah, but Spotify is just like, oh, Spotify, oh, here's all this stuff. It's perfectly organised.
The thing I love about the whole sort of like download so you can listen when you're offline. It's amazing. That's what I'm going to fucking do anyway.
Yeah, and it's got so much simple things in it, like just like the. Since they brought in
This is sounding like a massive advert on Spotify at the moment.
Since they brought in like Discovery,
Sponsored by.
I thought you guys were speaking Spanish. I don't know.
But the Spotify Discovery stuff. But the Spotify Discovery stuff is really good.
I love Spotify.
Like since they brought in
Discovery, yeah, exactly. Well,
way
except
better
for when it says, like, "Oh, you just listen to Metallica. How about One Direction? How about you fuck off?"
It's absolutely not perfect, but it's still pretty good. Like I find like there's always going to be bad stuff in there, but if you scroll through it, there's
exactly. I'm talking about like examples where like.
Yeah, there's definitely true. There's
every now and again it's sort of Beyonce. No, how about you shit off?
Yeah.
Like it's not obviously correct all the time because it's
but then you scroll like to the second thing and listen. You're like that second thing is
it's
perfect.
probably fine. Yeah.
That's exactly what I wanted. I also love the fact that Discovery tab has got shit like gigs built into it.
And there needs to be something like that for TV and movies, which needs to be
the closest.
Massively accessible and really easily done.
When it costs me $10, $20, like $20 a month when that happens, and I can access any kind of show or any movie that I want as soon as I want it.
People will pay when it becomes reasonable.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, at the moment, I pay £50 a month for Sky Plus.
Yeah.
Why? I don't even know why.
Yeah.
I don't even understand it. To watch Friends reruns all the fucking time.
All day, every day.
All the time. Whatever is happening, there's always an episode of fucking Friends.
Do you know what you need?
To die
a break.
quickly.
The friends.
You need to be on a break.
Mate, we were already on a break,
I think,
and we already had that
the thing is,
argument, didn't we?
like you look at with music, and you look at like how long ago the iTunes store started this concept so long ago now, and that's why music has got such a leg up because it's been digital for so long. But Netflix is it's not there. It's the best provider at the minute if you want video streaming. It's by far the best.
You can't really contest with
by
it
a
at the moment,
mile.
yeah. Which is why Blockbuster aren't a thing anymore.
But the other thing with Netflix, and I think the bigger thing for Netflix is they have taken it further than iTunes because they're now producing their own content.
Orange is the New Black and all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Your camera just stopped cameraing.
It does that when it gets full.
But Orange is the New Black.
Full of dick.
House of Cards.
House of Cards.
I'm no longer hungry.
Oh, he's such a fucking boss.
Yeah,
the whole original point, they are their own network and they can broadcast other people's stuff.
Yeah.
The
fact that now
they even pretended they were going to bring back Firefly.
You lying bastards!
But that's the thing, is it's ridiculous. It's got to the point where they're like, hey, this is a viable option. Carl, do you want us to take a break?
No.
Or what?
Here on the Robot Punch podcast, we don't take breaks.
We took like two
Shut up!
breaks last time.
You take one break to punch robots. That's about it.
Take a break for a second then, and yeah.
And we'll be right back after this.
And we're back.
Let's go! Back in time.
We're currently on a plane, zooming.
Where we're going, Marty?
Through space and time. We are going to just over a week ago, and to LA.
Going, Marty. You don't need roads.
No, because we're on a plane.
Sorry, baby.
We're on a plane. I said we're on a plane. We don't need roads because we're on a plane.
No snakes.
Leaving on a jet plane.
Nowhere, I'll get back again.
Leaving on a jet plane.
Shut the fuck up, Steve Buscemi.
Right. So
yeah.
Carl's like, well, that's getting cut.
No, it's not. That's gold. That's Tony Gold.
You'll be lucky to be even in this fucking podcast, Joe.
There's just going to be like a black square.
It's going to chop you out completely.
Everybody needs to lean forward. Go.
Please pixelate my
I completely
face.
agree with you, Carl.
It'll just be a really hard cut as well. Okay, so E3 is the latest thing that's happened in the world of life.
I don't know.
If you are a gamer.
It was like a week ago.
Yes, it's the latest thing that's happened in the world of life if you're a gamer. What else has happened in the world of life if you're a gamer?
I'm a gamer. I released a game. That happened.
Damn it, Christian!
So the
That
second
is
most
true.
recent-
The second most relevant thing that happened in the world.
Yeah.
You're a gamer.
Yes. Anyway,
You just took my joke.
I know.
Son of a bitch.
You stole that shit.
His one was funny.
the Glastonbury of gaming has just happened.
Okay, that's better. I'll go with that.
I thought it might be time that we talked about it a little bit since we haven't podcasted it since it. Me and Dom have done some mini boss episodes,
We
but
did.
apart from that, we haven't
Which
actually talked about
David from O2 approves of.
it. Okay.
Have you
And,
got boss episodes?
Mini boss is our
Have you
news
mentioned
show.
again?
Have you got boss episodes? Have you got mini boss?
No, just mini boss.
What the fuck? That's a shit.
Why are you not leading up to an actual boss? What are you doing?
Your
Yeah.
face is maybe
That's
because
a terribly
Is
designed.
it like your
Damn
mini
straight, my
game?
face is a boss.
That's an awfully designed level progression. If you just boss, mini boss, mini boss, mini
Where's
boss.
the trash? What are you doing? Like, there's got to be some middle.
Trash mobs.
mini boss is the name of the weekly news, so we're doing monthly news called The Boss.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Sum up
Maybe,
the
yeah.
month.
Maybe buy
Only-
annually.
But only if that's news about Bruce Springsteen.
Oh. Slow hand.
Lindsay
And that guy was just like, these fucking idiots.
I can't believe I invite these dicks in front of my
What was I
podcast.
thinking?
I was thinking Lindsay Slohan. Is that what I was
That's
thinking?
rubbish.
Shut up, face!
Fast
Guess who was getting cut now?
Shut up, other Carl.
Okay, so E3. Who here actually watched E3? I watched it.
I
Dom watched
watched
it.
all
Chris
of
watched
E3.
it. You watched some highlights. Did you watch any of it?
C3.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I imagine you didn't really.
Oh, that's quite.
I watched last year's one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a year ago. Okay.
Is it not the same every year?
Apparently they unveiled some consoles or something, Joe. Is that correct?
What happened this year? Come on.
Oh no. Well, I'm not going to go through and say everything that happened
Did
because
they
like
make you
nobody
feel
cares.
good? Wait, what?
well, Mass Effect wasn't actually.
did some-
It was
they did
talked
Mass
about.
Effect
It wasn't.
and some
shown.
Did they do a
Games
new
too.
Did they do a new Halo one?
Yeah.
Back in Halo.
Yeah,
Did
they're doing a remake of 2 and they're getting all the Halos on Xbox One.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yes, they're doing
No,
a
no, but
remake of 2.
Two's
and-
getting an anniversary game.
So they're doing
plus the box set.
two.
But,
Two
wait,
twos.
but did they do a new trailer like they did last year?
Why are you speaking like this, Jojo?
The thing is,
You don't normally talk like that.
You cockney back.
You sound like Michael Caine.
Sometimes I am.
So although they'll be releasing 3 and 4, it's not actually getting updated. Whereas
Well, I
the
thought because it'll be on the 1, it'll be slightly updated.
It's got better resolution.
Oh wait, wait,
Master Chief
wait.
Okay, right.
Halo Anniversary 2 is only on the one, not
No,
the 360.
everyone. Yeah, okay, right. We're talking about all of this.
Take control. Take
wait,
control,
wait.
damn it.
Everyone stop. Everyone stop. Okay, well, yeah, I'll explain it since Jojo and Jake doesn't know either. So basically, it's Halo the Master Chief Collection. So it's every Master Chief game 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously,
Wait.
not ODST, not Reach.
There's no such game as Halo Wars.
Halo Wars.
Halo 1
not
is not a
Wars.
game.
That's
It's
true.
Chiefs-
Halo CE, whatever.
Halo.
Short for Combat Evolved.
Jesus
So did
Christ.
Andrick.
So yeah, it's all the Halos. One's obviously already had an anniversary edition 2 years ago.
Yep.
So
Loved it.
And then Halo 2 is getting that same treatment.
But for what console?
But all
Xbox
of this is on the Xbox One. It's not on the 360.
only Xbox One.
So it's only Xbox One. So,
So
one
they're gonna
is
make
getting
me buy an Xbox One so I can play a game that I didn't really like that much.
Yep.
yeah.
Didn't really like Halo
What?
2. It was a bit shit.
No, but
wasn't it?
it's all
All
of
of
it.
them.
It's all of them.
Well, yeah, I liked Halo 3.
But it's also
A bit
You
when
actually
it came
got
out.
an
So is it like a collection or they're releasing it individually or what? Is it an individual release or is
No,
it?
no,
a
it's-
collection?
it's one package of all of them. It's it's 40 quid, I think, or
You're a
50
Halo
quid.
fanboy, gotta love
assume
this.
that
and
Halo
shit,
3
yeah.
is going to be at least updated because that's dated now.
It's getting a resolution update and a frame rate update, but that's it. It's not getting any graphical update.
Literally the only. So no gameplay update.
No. The thing is,
Well, they did fuck all for Halo 1, the
No, they want-
anniversary.
they wanted
Halo
to keep the-
CE, sorry sir.
Anniversary? What are you on about?
Halo
It was
Combat
completely
Evolved
retextured.
Oh no, it was incredibly beautiful looking, but they didn't do a combat.
No, they
No,
want
that's what I
want.
mean. Like,
yeah,
if they're
well, that's
Didn't
what,
change
that's
the
what, sorry, that's what
buttons.
Booby said.
Yeah, so basically what the deal is with the anniversary editions is they update the graphical presentation, they update the textures, and they update the engine.
They're making it next gen.
But they don't update the actual gameplay. The gameplay is identical, and you can actually switch between the new engine and the old engine.
By pressing one button.
Love that button.
That's so good.
Good button.
And the fact is, because I talked to the...
It was like a nostalgia button.
Yeah, it fully is only nostalgia.
Literally.
I talked to the guys from 343, and they put a lot of work into doing that so it could be seamless.
Yeah, because it was like a slight lag, wasn't it? And now it's actually instant.
Yeah, but the thing is,
It's a blink.
It was going to be like
It's a blink.
pause option. You had to pause and go and toggle it. And they were like, no, we don't want that. We want it to be as smooth as possible because it's just a better experience. Because before it was like
pretty
a
impressive they can do that. Like, I can understand how they do it to downgrade.
Is it like two games running simultaneously?
Basically, yes.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's running both of them at the same time.
Yeah, it's because if you look at the original engine,
compared to it now,
the computational requirements to run the
It's a
original
Game
engine
Boy
are
now.
Nothing. Yeah.
So is this going to be a thing like from now on? Do you reckon?
No way.
I think only
No,
only
actually,
for really big games.
I think it might be.
Like for what? What other series would you ever give a shit about?
SSX Tricky anniversary.
Wait. Morrowind is the only game I never want to play updated.
That won't happen. That won't happen.
Grand Theft Auto, you get to go to the top-down view. It's fucking nice.
But it's likely that you'll get re-releases of stuff on the Xbox One and the PS4. It's likely you'll get re-releases. Like The Last of Us, a remastered version of The Last of Us is coming to PS4.
People have been begging for this shit for ages.
Gears of War's a big one that it might happen with, just because they're remaking a new series.
It's unlikely that most games are going to get the same anniversary treatment that Microsoft are giving to Halo.
Yeah, okay.
Because that's another level. It's not just porting it and making sure it works and updating the graphics a bit. It's completely overhauling it. It's basically building a new but identical engine, which is insane.
Chris,
Halo's their baby, isn't it?
Chris, I believe really that same thing might happen for Gears now that they completely own the franchise.
It might happen for Gears,
but it probably won't happen for anything else.
I don't think it's that likely, but it might. Gears is the only thing that Microsoft will do.
Yeah, it's just that the thing is also that they might want to release them all because it's
Final
new
Fantasy,
people playing it.
The only thing with Gears though is it depends to what extent.
Makes me want to kill myself. Yeah, me too.
I'm sorry, I muted your mic.
Thanks.
I tried to mute those two and I muted you instead. I'm sorry. Can you just say that last second? It was literally a second of what you said.
What a prick.
But what I was saying,
When all this is happening, the only thing is, so it's going to be a load of people calling for nostalgia. All you're going to get is a load of people saying, "Oh, I want my childhood in HD."
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna. I want fucking Final Fantasy.
I got that.
But that's been talked about for years.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, now they're making it realistic. Now it's happening. Everyone's going to be calling for it. People are going to be
there'll be mass petitions going. Make this game.
Exactly. Everyone's sort of down for it now.
It's been happening for a while, but it's not been. It's not on the same scale.
It hasn't really been happening for a while.
They redid Metal Gear Solid how long ago?
I did it was.
Even the GameCube had a remake of Metal Gear.
Yeah, GameCube. Let's keep talking about GameCube.
There's a difference.
But I'm saying even back to that time
there's a difference between re-releasing it and porting it and what Microsoft have been doing with the Halo games with the anniversary editions, because it's a completely different level of dedication to bringing a new version of the game out.
Only in the eye of someone that actually produces games, not in the eye of the consumer.
Well, no, but I think if you look at it from from the end product, the anniversary games are just in pure terms of quality are vastly superior than just a simple re-release.
But I think it seems that there's a massive definition between the people that are aware of the amount of time it takes in artistic scenes and people rendering stuff from what is already happened to what has already existed. There's a massive jump.
But if you look at take the Metal Gear Solid one as an example, they just ported that and they were like, "Here's Metal Gear Solid."
On GameCube.
On the GameCube version.
That's what I was on about. I was on about the PS1 compared to the GameCube. It was upgraded graphically.
But that's still a reasonably close change, though, isn't there?
That's because it's old. But I mean, it is.
But I thought you were talking about the Metal Gear Solid collection that happened quite recently.
Yeah, I know they did that too.
But that was the same thing. It's a re-release.
I only said that in context.
It runs on the new hardware, but it's not.
It's not upgraded.
They haven't upgraded it.
Yeah.
I think you might
Wind Waker 3D.
Wind Waker 3D is another
The
example.
thing
Of
is,
what
people
Stunning.
want nowadays. The average age of the
Fable Anniversary
gamer
was done as well.
in the last 30 years has gone up massively. The same people that were playing games 20 years ago are still the same people playing games, and they want their childhood.
Well, that's
in
the
HD.
thing,
That's what they want. Like,
yeah, but I'm still waiting for the fuckers to update Sonic. They're like, oh, here we go.
see, you're that guy. You're the same guy.
but
Like,
they-
everyone
they-
wants to see
they go
it.
like,
Hey,
hey,
Halo, I want Sonic
Chris,
in Emerald Zone in fucking 3D.
Chris,
That's
when's
what we want.
when's the HD remake of Booty coming out?
Oh man, that'd be amazing.
Have you
that's what everyone
played
wants.
Booty online?
Chuck
You can-
Rock.
an emulator of Booty.
Exactly.
It's so hard.
Yeah, but the thing was like they've re-released Sonic so many times, but they've never actually updated it. But
No, exactly,
on
same thing.
But on the other hand, I kind of like
We haven't
this as a
actually spoken
re-release
about E3.
because every time that Sega do it, every time that Sega have tried to update Sonic, they just
important now.
fucking break it.
Yeah, it's just ruined. It's
Dreamcast
awful.
Sonic was good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Green
no,
Dreamcast. Yeah, that went
that
really
was
well.
a new game. It wasn't trying to re-release.
Oh, right, sorry,
It
I
wasn't
thought-
trying to do an update version of
I thought you
Sonic
just
1.
meant anything that
No,
has existed.
that's
I just thought you
the
meant
Dreamcast
video
was the
games.
last time there were good Sonic games.
Yeah.
There's an
That, and
entire
there was
like
Sonic Rush
legacy
on the
of
DS,
games
and that's it.
that would serve like really, really well
Yes.
from a HD update.
Yes.
That everyone would love and they would sell through the
Yeah.
fucking roof. But the thing is, they won't do it because basically it's just destroying the artistic sort of thing behind it because they're not progressing games. All they're doing is dealing with the same thing. It's like
Yeah,
doing
well,
Jurassic fucking Park 57 or whatever.
They are doing Jurassic World now.
Yeah, they are doing
But,
Jurassic
but,
World.
but the problem with that
Chris
is,
Pratt. No.
but the problem with that
Yes,
is
it
that
is
you've
Chris
got
Pratt,
like you say, you're dedicating resources
I'm trying-
to
yeah,
remaking
yeah.
something rather than to pushing things forward.
Yeah, exactly. There's
and it's
no
a-
forward momentum doing it.
And the
yeah.
other thing is, I imagine those games sell well, but they don't sell as well as a new game does. They don't sell, with a few exceptions of absolutely huge
Put
games like
Pokemon
Halo.
3D Skyrim map.
Yeah.
Create world, end.
Well, we've been
fucking
waiting
end
for that.
poverty.
We've
Go
been
for
waiting
it.
for that for a
Right,
very,
so-
very, very, very
But
long
that
time.
wouldn't be an update.
Says you and every other fucker in our
but,
age range.
but you look at like that's not an update though. That's a new game.
Right,
If
so,
they do that, that's a new game.
Saying you
Because
were
there's
saying
such a
about
massive
maps
difference between
and a
Game Boy
Nintendo
and
game.
3D.
Pokemon Momopoga.
There's a new Mario game called Mario Maker where you can make your own Mario game.
Yeah.
It has
That's the thing.
the different eras of
fucking
Mario.
amazing.
It has the
So
different
good.
areas of Mario. Obviously not 64 onwards, but
But no, it's got all the areas of 2D Mario.
yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, it's got all the areas of 2D
So
Mario,
any side scroll.
and you can just make a Mario world. So you get like blocks to put there.
I don't think people want
designers.
that. I really don't.
I think they do.
I don't think
but
that's.
what's
They
Little Big Planet.
They didn't, but they do now.
but what's also the thing that's really smart
Because they
of it-
made it. What?
But it's literally
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like.
Make it, they will
It's
come.
there, yeah.
I'd have 5 minutes of fun.
But you can
No,
you
no,
can build
no.
whatever you want.
Fucking loads of
with
people
it,
gonna
which
play
is
no,
great.
me.
But
Oh,
the
yeah,
thing
yeah.
is, you just select what engine you want. Like, do you want really classic Mario, or do you want like the new?
Yeah, you going back. You go back to pretty much Jump
People
Boy
don't
days.
naturally. The thing with like platform games, is people were like fucking hated playing them, but they loved playing them at the same time.
Yep.
You know, like
Yeah.
shit like Crash Bandicoot. The fucking amount of times I spent trying to jump the
Sliding
little
off the
prick
fucking
after that
sides.
fucking box, like,
Yep.
and you just can't do it because it's in an awkward place, and you won't ever. If you create your own engine, you create your own level, you're gonna get a few hardcore, and you get the people that you're gonna get the community online that are challenging each other and really
Yeah.
pushing each other to do
Yeah.
it. But that's not what the game is marketed at. That's not the point of the game.
When I was younger, I would have loved to create my own games like that and have sweet engines where you can
Tony
just
Hawk's 2
do your own shit.
level
Yes.
creator.
Yeah,
Punji
But
pits
now
fucking everywhere.
we're old. We're older now. All I want to do is have a game that's really accessible and that I can just fucking play.
Pick up 20 minutes. Oh shit, I got to go to work.
See you
but
later.
the thing is, right, if you think about Mario, right? I love Mario games, and the problem with Mario though is you get to the end of Mario, like there's no more Mario. It's done. This is just basically there's
Your
eternal
princess in
Mario.
another castle.
There's Mario forever now.
Always in another fucking castle.
Because it's the same thing.
That's a really good way to look at it.
It's the same thing as Little Big Planet. Is
Yes,
like
I mean, Little Big Planet.
Nintendo are building the mechanics to expose, like here are the good levels. Here are the levels people built. They're actually pretty awesome.
It's all right.
Are you saying this is like their market research?
Well, no, to an extent,
They looked a little bit planet and went, yeah, that worked. Let's do that.
but it's also just them going, hey, we're building Mario games is hard. What if we just let other people do it for us? Those guys can build the Mario games.
Right.
Now everything's fine.
Is it that black and white? You reckon? Really?
To an extent.
Yes.
But I also think it's basically.
Look, they've started making TV shows based on YouTube channels. It's exactly the same fucking thing.
But it's just.
We can't talk about the simplicity of humanity. Right? It's the simplicity
Let the monkeys make their own
people
shit.
that actually enjoy gaming and stuff like that. It's a different thing. Like, I'm sure challenges are like acceptable and like desired. People want to be challenged. People want to feel like, oh shit, I've done that. I've finally done that.
Yeah.
But I think if you put it up to them, if you say, oh, can you make this gap? And they'll go, well, just make it fucking closer, won't I? And they'll just do it. I think it's the necessity for completion overrides the necessity for the sense of completion. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's fucking a horrendous way to put it.
But it makes sense.
If people can make something easier, they probably will.
So talking about completion,
Segue.
we need to get to near the end of the podcast.
We all kill Carl.
Before the end of the podcast, we're doing a little game.
You told me we were talking about E3.
I attempted.
No, I want to talk about E3 more.
We only have 10 minutes.
Well, I want to talk
Edit
about
it
E3.
really hard.
Right, okay, we can talk about E3 for 10 minutes and then we do this, okay?
Alright, because you told me to think about it earlier.
Okay, you're
You
really desperate to
specifically
talk
asked.
It's okay, Chris. It's okay.
Right, okay.
Alright, Chris.
I have some things I want to talk about, but I'm afraid that's another hour worth. But yeah, sure. You say. And
Carl's birthday. Extend the podcast. Woo!
5-hour podcast.
What do you want to talk about? Like, what is your thing?
I would. Well, you asked me, or I thought just a simple thing. Guys who pay attention to E3.
Yeah.
Like, what was your favourite thing?
My favourite thing from E3. Oh, that's actually really hard. But I'd say one of my big E3 things was Rainbow Six Siege.
Rainbow Six Siege looked really good.
Rainbow Six Siege. I also really liked for a new IP that I did not expect in the slightest was Scalebound.
Scalebound.
Yeah, Scalebound.
Yeah, that was
weird.
Yeah, that was.
It looks really weird, but it looks kind of awesome. It looks like it's taking
A guy with was that the one where he's got like beat headphones and a sword and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was.
amazing.
I really liked that.
That happened.
What?
That's a thing.
Go find the trailer for it. It's so cool.
Scalebound looks really.
He's got like
really
beat
good.
headphones, a sword.
Did
and
you say this is
he's
Rainbow
half man,
Six?
half
No,
side.
it's
No.
Like Watch Dogs versus Assassin's Creed sort of thing. Is that what's happening?
Basically, like the guy, like it looks like he controls a dragon, and then he's fighting a different dragon, and then at the end of the trailer,
He's he's fighting a giant crab kind of thing.
but then at
right?
the end of the trailer, he takes.
Crab dragons.
Fuck is happening?
But at the end of the trailer,
With beat headphones.
at the end of the
what?
trailer, he puts
And a
on-
sword.
He puts on his beat headphones. He's got a sword, and he takes on the properties of his.
Sounds
dragon
like a
and becomes,
Deantwood video.
It's quite cool.
So we can assume it's like a modern world sort of thing as opposed to
No, it's not. It's not. He literally, it's not a modern world thing. He just has headphones.
endorsed by Dr. Dre.
No, I saw an interview. I didn't see it. I like kind of heard a thing about the interview with the guy, and he was just like, I like to put artistic things in. So he's like, I just wanted headphones. I just wanted music and stuff in it.
Okay, cool.
But I didn't think.
A hoodie, headphones, and sneakers.
What you said, Chris, what you said about him taking on properties of his dragon. I didn't think about that.
But yeah, he does appear to, at the end. He takes on the properties of his dragon.
Broken
Because he like slices up in the air, doesn't he, with the sword?
Yeah, because he definitely.
Grows scales, goes.
Yeah, he gets.
Looking really badass.
He gets this.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
He gets this. He gets this. He gets this scale armor, but yeah, it's only after he touches his dragon. I didn't. Think
never touch a
Rogue
dragon.
from X-Men.
But no, not quite. But I didn't.
Listen, mate, you shoot me down for me I say it. I want some fucking explanations here. What's happening? He's not Dr. Dre, he's not a dragon, he's not Rogue.
Wait, do you play as Dr. Dre?
No, actually, when this trailer started, I thought it was a girl.
But
I thought it was a lesbian-looking girl, but it's not. It's a guy.
The potential that I can see.
Why they had to be lesbian?
The potential, if you are taking the properties of your dragon, to like.
I think
almost like Pokemon, in like selecting the right dragon, so you can get the properties of.
I thought it was just armor.
Might be
That's
amazing.
all I thought.
No, I think it also might be. It might have co-op in it.
Different armor or whatever. That'd be amazing.
Co-op.
E3 this year is like year of the co-op, man.
Yeah,
Every
no,
fucking
definitely.
game. So you can play with your friend.
Next won't be.
Every game is
This whole thing about Assassin's Creed that I was one of the people that was like, oh, Assassin's Creed Unity, it's set in the French Revolution, it should kind of have a female assassin in it.
Yeah.
Apparently, all those the three other people that you play with, they're just duplicates of the main guy.
Well, should have fucking female assassin.
Yeah, but they're not. They're not their own characters. They're
that's fucking insane.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's fucking awful. It's worse than them not putting a female assassin in it.
Into this, just like
it's literally you can
play the same guy 4 times. Okay,
Jojo, I don't know if you saw.
You're playing the same person just again and again and again.
No, you can play Assassin's Creed Unity 4-player co-op.
Can you switch between them? Is that a thing?
No.
So you're like one guy, but you're playing with 3 other people.
You're playing
co-op.
Yeah, so when they join in, it's like some of the Halo games are, where they just appear as Master Chief as well. They're playing as other versions of your character. Yeah, it's really like for a game that is so heavily based on lore though. For Assassin's Creed, it's like some games aren't like.
I don't think lore's a thing anymore. I don't think there's people.
Play WoW, and you think lore's not a thing.
It's not. It's totally not a thing. It's totally not a thing anymore.
Well, then what the fuck is the point in World of Lore?
What's the point of fucking Lore? Because seriously, I could honestly talk about this for the other 85 fucking hours of this fucking website.
What's the point of
I could talk about this. Lore? I could talk about this until the end of the internet.
So let's not. So let's not.
What did you like at E3?
Oh, sorry. One other thing I really. Oh, you two, shut up. One other thing I really liked was Splatoon.
Splatoon is amazing. Splatoon apparently plays amazing as well.
Yeah, and I swear I've played games like that before. I've played game types where you play.
You missed it. You said grinding, and I went like this.
Yeah, grinding in the club.
I've played game types where you play where you paint the area.
Good old crap.
So, but I can't think. Yeah, I once I saw it, I thought it was the Blob 2.
But it looks
3.
amazing.
You're about Carl's mum.
No.
Oh! You're muted, by the way.
Oh, so
I muted you because you were both talking over me.
you're gonna shut the fuck up on this, do you understand?
We were talking quietly amongst us.
Yeah, with the mics in your face. We've only got a few minutes left, okay?
Right, so
Let's do the quiz.
No, we're finishing this off, then we'll do the quiz.
What? I don't even know who I am anymore.
what did you like at E3?
I don't remember. The fucking Rainbow Six was.
Rainbow Six looks sick. I'll give you that.
That looks something special.
I didn't see that.
Especially since they didn't announce it.
Rainbow Six Siege. The only problem I have with that is it's very much the same kind of. It's all co-op, and also it seems that all these games seem to exist in the world where people on Xbox Live are nice.
Yeah, where people actually work together.
It's obviously scripted.
That reminded me of The Division.
Escape from reality.
The Division. Shut up.
That reminded me of The Division,
oh.
where it's just like, oh, hey, okay, let's go do this thing. It's like, no one will be like that.
Obviously loads and loads of scripted trailers.
No, smashed up.
Yeah, obviously I love the Division as well, but yeah, again I agree that I think Rainbow Six will work a lot better co-op because it's more strictly defined.
Yes,
the Division won't work as well co-op.
No.
It's built.
The Division is this huge open world RPG.
Post-apocalyptic.
It's gonna be fucked.
Yeah.
So broken.
No one will be nice.
The same as Destiny though, but both those games I love the idea and I'm gonna love playing them, but yeah, they're not gonna work as well as it's advertised.
Yeah. What do you like? What did you see you liked?
Well, for me, it was the minor 15 seconds of Mass Effect, but that's just me.
I was like, hey guys, Mass
starting to break down.
Moving on.
My balls exploded.
That was such a bait and switch though. It's like, hey guys, Mass Effect's a thing. Quickly.
No, that wasn't as bad as we've got a new IP. So here is a trailer. It's not a trailer of a video. Here's a literal trailer.
In my opinion, the best thing that was actually shown at E3 was Dragon Age. For me, even though
I
it's
did
already
really
been
like
announced,
that.
but for me, that was the best thing.
I think Dragon Age looked good. The Witcher looked incredible.
I prefer Dragon Age.
I think as a whole game, I think I prefer Witcher. But this is something I wanted to bring up with you before. Is you play fuck tons of RPGs, and so do I.
Yeah.
And a lot of I change characters constantly. And a lot of the reason is I get bored of playing the same character, and that's what I think I really like about Dragon Age.
You can be a dwarf, an elf, a human.
No, but you can switch during. You can switch constantly.
It's amazing.
So I think that's what
I didn't realise that.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
Dragon Age
the
is
problem I
gonna
have
be a beast,
RPGs is they ask me to make meaty decisions.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's like, do you mean decisions as in when talking to people, or decisions about your character?
No, just generally.
Yeah, the thing is like,
asking me things. I don't like questions.
So yeah, the thing is with okay, but with Dragon Age,
that's why I don't like GTA 4. It's like, oh, do you kill the guy or not kill the guy? Fuck you, GTA. Just tell me what to do.
But in the fights,
you don't play
you can switch. You can. So like I really like to play as like every single class ever. So so in Dragon Age Inquisition you can switch to anyone during the fight. So that's really interesting. But the thing is, I would like to be able to do a few fights as one character and then switch to a different character. I hope that they don't require you to keep switching.
I feel like we're losing control of the podcast.
I know they require you to switch on certain things, like because the main character who's your character, he is the only one that can close the rifts.
Okay.
Thing. So you're gonna have to switch to him to close the portals that have been opened.
But yeah, no, that's fine though. Yeah. Anyway,
I really, but I don't want you to wrap up. But I just wanted to talk like No Man's Sky.
That looks fucking.
No Man's
everyone's
Sky
saying
looks
this,
fucking incredible.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh man, it's being built by like 5 guys, and it looks better than most AAA games.
Really?
It looks fucking nuts.
It's like, oh fucking hell! It's.
Jojo, you actually want to listen to this. You'll really like this game.
I'm muted, mate.
Huge procedurally generated universe.
Can you unmute me?
No.
So I can't even convert. I was an input.
I can't even say wow. That's cool.
I don't trust you. You're just gonna start singing again.
No, we are only singing because you muted us.
It was beautiful.
You just said. Okay, you're unmuted.
So No Man's Sky.
No, you haven't. You just pretended. Click. And my friend, I'm in.
Both of you are unmuted. Okay, let's go.
Right.
So
Sorry, Chris.
Sky is
silent bomb over here.
a huge. It's literally being built by 5 guys in Guildford. It's a huge procedurally generated universe. So think like. What would be good? Think like Star Trek, but you're in your own little ship, like almost like an X-wing size ship.
Right, that's not Star Trek, but yeah. Okay.
That's Star Wars.
It's kind of like Eve-ish.
Just dodgy connection with the thing. It just unplugged the recording.
Oh, is it still going?
Yeah, it's back.
Woohoo!
So
Do we start talking about No Man's Sky again?
It literally just ended as I said 1 sec.
Okay.
So you carry on where you were.
So
EVE Online basically.
So if you think of EVE Online, but it's not like a big MMO kind of thing, so it's more like Elite Dangerous is, if you've seen that, or it's more like the X Games, not the X Games, it has got multiplayer in it, but it's also got single player. So you're just exploring this huge universe, trading, but it looks absolutely fucking gorgeous.
Star Wars.
Kind of, yeah.
You travel to any place you
any
want to
place
go.
you want. You can go all the way down onto the planet, go explore the actual planet on foot,
Like
and
Mass Effect-y
then go
kind
back
of-
into your ship.
Oh, I'm gonna buy it.
In the trailer they had, it was like more of a gameplay demo than a trailer. But they have you starting out in a cave. You walk out of the cave onto this world with like orange grass and a purple sky, and then you walk along. And then there's huge dinosaurs, like dinosaur-like creatures in a lake, and you go around this.
I've already been to this
crazy
world.
stuff.
Mushrooms,
and
man.
you get in your spaceship, take off.
Whoa!
Get in your spaceship.
Let's go. Get out of your cave in the fucking dinosaur land. Hop in your fucking spaceship.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Go, what's cracking on?
And then get in your spaceship, fly up into space off the planet, go up in space, and there's a huge battle taking place in space.
Is it the beta, or is this the fucking thing that happens? Is it a storyline? Or
They're basically
Near as good as it looks.
Essentially,
Essentially,
you can do
just
whatever you
random.
want. You can do whatever you
Like all those
want.
trailers?
Every single person starts off on a different planet than anyone else.
Yeah, and-
your whole point is
That's a lot of planets.
you're trying to fly into the center of the galaxy,
Yeah.
Right.
and
do?
Black holes.
So like,
Wait.
Yes,
Wait. Do you mean center of the galaxy or center of the universe?
galaxy.
Okay, cool.
I think they
Aren't
say
you the
universe,
centre of the
but I'm
universe?
pretty sure. I am, yeah.
Yeah.
on his birthday.
But
the rest of it,
each
fuck off.
planet, the way they design each planet is it has like all these different things installed to design this planet.
Yeah.
And they design it by like it's not just like randomly make a planet. It's like the gases that are on the planet, so that creates the hue of the sky and the density of the planet.
Or the amount of oxygen
the
you need to
metals,
fucking
the stuff
breathe.
that well, yeah.
Is that thing or
I
not?
assume you have a mask.
Right.
But there's crazy shit like the way they build trees in it. Instead of just
I do
like
like
a tree
trees.
model, they have an algorithm that knows how a tree works. Like how
Is
a
there
tree gets
is there a
built.
definition
And so
of
it
like
builds a
is there an
tree
end
itself.
game to it or not? Is that a thing?
No,
or-
The whole point is just to get to the center of the
literally
galaxy,
explanation.
but
I think there is
there's
gonna be,
nothing like.
I think there's probably going to be some story woven into it, but it's also just kind of like this huge sandbox.
This sounds like the best game I've ever heard.
It's awesome. Like I like the idea that you can.
Is this
like
what have we got a year? Have we got a console?
I think it's probably going to be this year, next year, and it's probably I think PS4 and PC.
I like the idea of it.
no,
It sounds
it's
massive and it sounds ridiculous, but it sounds like a massive fucking Farmville.
Yeah, it's PS4. It's PS4 only at the moment. They're saying they're thinking of PC.
Like, that's all it's going to be. It's gonna be
What'd you say, Carl?
It's PS4 only at the moment. They're saying they're thinking of doing it on PC. They haven't mentioned anything about Xbox One yet.
I think there probably will be an endgame. But the thing at the minute is because it's.
Is it RPG? Sorry, do you have a character that you build on?
I think.
Yeah.
I think to an extent, it's a character, but it's more like ships you're playing with. Right?
That's enough for me. Even if it's just ships, I fucking love ships.
EVE Online will love you.
If I can make a Millennium Falcon, I'll suck its dick.
EVE Online. Have you played that before or not?
No.
Because it will destroy your life.
Yeah, EVE Online. EVE Online.
Destroy your life and it will fuck your bank account up as well.
People who play EVE Online make people who play WoW look like well adjusted.
They are a tiny little bit. Oh my good lord!
Send me the link.
So
The last big battle on EVE Online cost about just
man.
shy of $500,000, wasn't it?
No,
Something like that?
I think it was over that.
That's crazy.
That's real money.
Yeah, no,
real actual money that people
EVE has
spend.
got to the point now where like space battles have
actual
real
financial
costs.
impact in the world.
The amount of money people put into those ships and ships just.
It makes an effect that Wall Street actually have an effect on what EVE battles happen.
And I think what
Let's get rich and play this. Can you make a Millennium Falcon? Man, that's all I care about.
But EVE is so big and the developers are Icelandic. EVE is so big that it is a meaningful contribution to the economy.
They have a statue in
how big it is.
If you lose a game in EVE, you've basically ruined your country's life.
And I think they actually have people that are. They basically worship the developers in Iceland, and I think they actually have people from the developing team on the
politics in EVE are stupidly complicated.
But the other thing that's crazy.
Stupidly so.
Look, this is how big it is.
Somehow linked to the country.
They have the fan fest, and the fan fest is held in Iceland in Reykjavik. There wasn't a place in Reykjavik big enough, so basically the developers funded. Put money into a concert hall that was being built to get it expanded so it was big enough to host their fan fest.
You remember that?
That's incredible.
Do you remember when that fucking that volcano went off in fucking Iceland?
Yeah.
Destroyed. The people livid. That hammered the Icelandic fucking thing. The Icelandic economy. You know why? It wasn't because they couldn't get any tourists in. Because their fucking servers were down.
Right, so we should move on to our game anyway because we need to wrap up.
We have a game.
Like the lame.
So
Xbox on.
this is the same. No, it doesn't hear you from the side. Strangely,
Xbox on.
Ah, fucking hell.
Jesus Christ! No, I said
Sorry,
it doesn't hear you from the side.
louder.
Xbox off.
So yeah, we're gonna do
Shazam!
Xbox ruined my life.
We're doing the mic. I can hear. I could hear someone rattling their mic. So we're going to do a fact or fiction like we did again on the last podcast, which is actually 3 weeks ago, and that's the last podcast we did.
Fact or fiction?
Fact or fiction. So basically, right, what happens?
True or false? Is it who's saying?
Yeah, there's three items that I say. One of them, two of them are true. One of them is false. You have to decide which one is the false.
Do we shout out?
No. I'll go through each one of you.
Individual side.
I'll go. Yeah. You. In a way, you want to be the only winner. But so if you know the answer is true, don't just say I know this is true because the other people will know it's true.
Like don't give your reasoning for why you know it's true.
But you can give a reasoning of why you think an item might be that or this.
Well, the one that I was on.
Yeah. Listen, mate, don't try and make this podcast interesting.
Okay, so
questions.
So I've done these. There's two different themes in this. One is about E3 and one's about me.
That's really unfair because I've never met you in my life, and what the fuck is E3? I still don't understand it.
So
needs to fuck off.
Wait, before you start, can I just say, if I do badly in the section about Carl, I'm gonna look fucking awful.
Yeah,
you are. You're your worst brother ever. Like,
Chris, don't worry. I think this is stuff that you wouldn't know anyway.
Well, in that case,
anyway.
In that case, if you don't lose, then shit luck.
Can you have just done like a sci-fi section?
Yes, you could have. But you didn't.
Little bit Game of Thrones. I'm big bang on that. No,
He's just leaving. Oh man.
Shitting right off. Probably changed his hipster glasses. The cunt.
Who shot first? Han, Guido.
Everybody
Guido shot
knows Han shot first.
No,
You didn't hear the third option.
You're clearly wrong.
I know. I'm just doing it twice.
Jar Jar.
What? Jar Jar shot first.
Jar Jar from across
He
the
shot
galaxy.
first.
He shot there at the same time, but it took a long time to get there.
It was a long fucking good aim though.
Pussy. He's not good. He's not good. Good aim. Have you ever had him round for dinner? He fucking pisses all over the seat.
What?
Good to know.
No, he is a dick.
Apparently,
Oh, man.
Chinese space slugs are the worst dinner guests.
No, they're fine. Well, no, they clean up after themselves.
What,
They usually have a
This is
carer,
something.
don't they? They have someone that sweeps up the slime after them.
in their gold bikinis.
Come on, Carl.
Well, yeah, sometimes, yeah.
My shoes are off.
Can you write them as well?
Earlier on, I made a joke about Boo Boo being Silent Bob.
Oh Jesus!
That would make JoJo J, and so far this is
Christ!
working. What?
Shit everywhere.
Fuck you.
$50 to let your man put that shit in my hand. This got money doesn't show you. Yo. Let's talk it up. Oh, I think I wanna know ya.
And I'm the loud one.
Yeah, but that was worth it.
Yeah, it was.
That was odd.
That just happened.
know Jay and Silent Bob then.
You're on the motherfucking time.
That shit with the man notes. Sorry, sir.
Were you two planning that?
No, it just
It
happened.
just burst out. Okay.
It's Tom's fault.
It was because of the way earlier on I accused Boo Boo of being
Would you
Silent
fuck
Bob.
me?
The way the two of them were just drunkenly
I'd
rambling
fuck
between
me.
themselves. I was like, yeah,
Would you fuck
Jay and
me?
Silent Bob.
Right. Okay. So we're starting off this game.
Totally do.
So right, the first is starting off with E3, and we're going in almost numerical order of when E3 started. Okay, so this is actually talking about the first E3.
We're going
So-
Dom to Boo Boo.
Yeah, Dom to Booba, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll read out the three questions first.
A lot of it was like, wait, competitive silence.
Yeah, I'm gonna read.
I don't really know what's happening.
I'm gonna-
so,
right, I'm-
already lose.
There will
You're
eventually be
last
a winner.
annoy, so you're the last annoy, so you understand. But I'm going to read out the three statements, and then I'll go round, and you have to decide which one is the false, and each
Okay.
of you are competing against each other.
Oh, s-
True, three, true.
So you can't. So there's one question for everyone, and they keep it silent.
No, we
Everyone
No,
gives a sign?
each I go round, and you all say which your answer is.
Yeah, just what you think the answer is, and then
But not a reason. Okay.
You
yeah.
can
Yeah,
give a
no,
reason
it's
if you
cool.
want, but
But then everyone else will know. Yeah, cool.
no, it makes better podcasting if you give a reason. But you don't have to say that it's definitely the reason.
Okay.
so you can give a reason and lie.
Yeah.
Oh, sighting. Oh,
I really like spoons, so.
Right. So right.
big fan of number three. That's why I chose the number three.
Right, we're starting is the first the PlayStation was first announced and revealed at the first E3 in 1995. Then we got Nintendo's Virtual Boy was announced at E3 1995, and the SNK's Neo Geo CD was announced in the first E3 1995. Those are the three statements.
So we've got to pick which one is false, right?
Which one of those is false?
Okay.
So Dom, which one do you think?
Which one was true?
No, two of them are true.
Two
One's
true,
false.
one's
false.
Say 'em again. Sorry.
PlayStation was announced at
PlayStation. Yeah.
yeah.
This one was what?
Virtual Boy and Neo Geo CD.
Fuck.
Two of those were announced at the first E3. One of them wasn't. Basically, so Dom, you're
We're saying
go.
1, 2, or 3. Basically, is that the
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with one.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go with one.
I think the Virtual Boy.
Okay. Jake.
I was gonna go with one.
Okay.
No way. B.
B. So Virtual Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 probably. I'm sure I was playing
Virtual
PlayStation
Boy, yeah.
before 1995. Surely.
No. But it was. That was got to be the.
But
E3
it was
that
released in
released.
1995.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's got to be the E3 that was out.
Yeah. So come on, Carl.
So you're saying you think so
Two, like us three think Virtual Boy. Those two
Yeah.
think PlayStation.
So
let's go 1 and 2 here. Let's bring this shit up to basics.
Okay. We think 2. They think 1.
There we go.
so let's start off with number 3 then.
Okay.
SNK's Neo Geo CD was announced at the first E3.
You shouldn't know what that is. No one should know what that is.
No one should. The next one is Nintendo's Virtual Boy. Oi.
It's you.
Well, how's that me?
What is it?
Oh, is it? Oh. I thought that was your phone. No, it wasn't.
Amazing.
Right, okay.
Carl's got to go back home. He's been fired from life.
Hang up! Fucking hell! Why wouldn't you hang up? Right.
Shazam!
He's hanging up on his bottom line.
Okay, so
God is livid.
the next one is Virtual Boy. That was announced at E3.
Yeah.
So the PlayStation 1 was announced a few months. Actually, I say a few months. Sorry, it was announced in 1991.
So quite a few months.
It was first announced in
Quite a lot of
1991.
That means you
What?
lost.
No, yeah, we lost.
That means
yeah.
we won.
They won. We
They won.
You picked 2, yeah.
What?
I knew it wasn't announced then.
It was picking which one was fiction.
We know.
I'm literally picking numbers out of a hat. I have no
So
idea what I've done.
you were wrong. It was announced in 1991. It came out in Japan in December 1994, and it came out in America and the rest of the world in 1995. So you're almost close, but
Just
it was
assumed
also,
because it was 95.
yeah. It wasn't announced that year.
95 is like 1,000 years ago.
We
but
were
it's
wrong
not,
anyway.
It's really not. Like, I'm
So
It's like 20 years ago.
it horrifies me that it was 20 years ago.
There's people like coming to get phone stuff. Obviously, you have to be 18. And they're like, "What's your date of birth?" Oh, like 96. I'm like,
Yeah, like,
Surely
96
you're
is a
not old enough
legitimate
already,
age.
you're
Like, yeah, like, oh, you're a sperm
Fucks
right
me up
now,
as
right?
well, man.
Right, okay, so the next
not
question
all.
is.
Is this about you or E3?
This is again E3.
Still E3,
And
and then
this
we'll get
and
to
the next one is E3, and then there's 2 about me. Okay.
That's
So
loads. Jesus.
yeah, you complained about how little there was last time.
you did.
So we're joint first place.
Yeah, we are.
So right. So the first one is E3 originally started off as a secondary show to CES. You know the computer. Yeah.
Yep.
Entertainment
show
yep.
in Las Vegas.
Fucking
The next one is the third E3 broke tradition by being in Atlanta, Georgia,
It's for me.
rather than Los Angeles. And the third one is the Unreal Engine was shown at E3 1996 for the first time, but no actual gameplay of the Unreal Engine was shown.
Half-Life 3.
So I'm gonna go.
That's not unreal. Go on. Come on, Dom.
We start with Jake.
I was gonna go.
You need the mic, Jake.
Microphone.
Oh yeah, I got mine.
Yeah, you do.
Well, I was going to go with the Unreal thing as true because it's the only thing I know. I don't
No,
even know
one
if
of
it's
them.
true.
You have to pick one as false.
Yeah, but exactly. So I don't know the other 2, so I'll just pick the first one. Guessing.
So
You think
you-
that's, even though you know it's true, you're picking that's false.
No, the second one. The second one is false.
Okay.
Hey, right?
So you're picking E3 in Atlanta, Georgia, yeah?
That's false.
Okay, so next one is
I would like
JoJo.
I would like the 3 options again. Sorry.
Okay.
It is E3 originally started off as a secondary show of CES.
Podcast it is.
The next one is E3 broke tradition in its third year by being in Atlanta, Georgia, and the rest of the time it's pretty much in Los Angeles.
Give you a bell when you get in town.
And the third one is the Unreal Engine was shown at the 1996 E3.
This podcast thing.
But what was the clause to what you said about the third one?
Half hour, what we got on this?
The third one was Unreal Engine was shown at 1996
But no
E3,
gameplay
but
was
no
shown.
gameplay was shown.
Alright.
I'm gonna say number 3, and I'm gonna say there was gameplay shown.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, okay, well,
So then we go to Dom.
That's a good answer.
I like that. That was well thought
I'll
out.
just
Good
guess.
point.
Still gonna be
I
number
was going
2.
to go with 2.
You're going with number 2, Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
Boo Boo.
2, I reckon.
2, okay, and Chris.
Number 3. Number 2 is 100% true. It was in Atlanta, Georgia. For
I'm
one
glad
year.
you went last.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm happy with my
answer.
decision now.
so you're going
Are you
3.
sure it was that year?
I'm pretty sure it was.
Right,
Pretty
so-
sure isn't sure.
Right, so we'll start off with number 2 then, since Chris is so sure about it. And it is true.
Oh.
That and the 1997 one were hosted in Atlanta, Georgia.
It was going to alternate for a while, and then they changed their minds back to just holding it in LA.
You know
Because the
so
convention
much.
centre was better.
Yeah,
Also considering
Oracle
moving it
of
to,
gaming.
They're considering moving it to Anaheim.
Remember,
Anaheim's
there is no
got a
spoon.
convention centre.
yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
The second year in 1997, it was in Atlanta, Georgia, and that was one of the highest amount of people that have been to an E3, which
yeah,
is
it was-
75,000
So
people.
Dom and Booba were out because they
There
both
was
said
also
2.
a fucking hot
Me as
mess
well.
that year.
Yeah,
You said 2 as well.
Christmas.
Oh, so it's
We were
So,
wrong.
so is
so-
it
Most
1 or 3,
guys-
man? 1 or 3.
What?
Shame.
So we start off with no one voted for number 1, did
Is
they?
it head-to-head? Is it a head-to-head?
Okay, we'll go with
that's
number
awful.
3 then. So I'll leave number 1, and we leave number 3 as suspense then. So E3 originally started off as a secondary show to CES. No one voted
I'd like
for
to say
this.
sorry. I said that was the computer entertainment show, wasn't it? It was the Consumer Electronics
Yes,
Show.
yeah. I said computer by accident, and that led you to say that.
The Consumer Electronics Show.
Yeah, and that is the fiction.
Oh, really?
Yep. Actually, IDG, which is the people that first thought of E3, they went to CES and said, "We want to start this show.
Yeah.
Do you want to be involved?" And CES said no. I always thought it was a part of CES.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense.
But
No. We still got it wrong.
we
So
did
we picked the
three.
same thing twice, and we both got it wrong.
So
You
no,
three
so
guys are the only people.
yeah,
with
so
1
no
point.
one won that round because
just
number
you two
three.
have one.
Me and Don were just chilling here, just being kind of cool.
Yeah, number 3 won.
You still have no points.
You have 0 points.
Yeah.
He's so drunk he doesn't care.
Wait.
In this room.
So they didn't show any gameplay of the Unreal Engine.
Yeah,
in
they
96?
announced it, and they apparently showed it, but no
Here it is,
gameplay.
this is
So,
the Unreal Engine.
I don't know if they literally just showed the actual
No, it'll
engine.
just be like a tech demo.
Yeah,
it'll
but-
be
just be code.
it'll be like the tech demo they showed of like the PS4 last year. You know, where it was like all the fucking blue stuff fell from the sky.
Yeah.
like that.
So an absolute waste of everybody's fucking time.
Well,
Right, so-
it's not.
But it was a little bit revolutionary.
yeah,
and
but
we still
anyone
use
that's actually
it.
like wants to buy it. Like,
Oh, also, funny
Unreal's
fact is,
great.
Epic Games, which is obviously people that make
Yeah.
Unreal, their original name, and at this time, they were Epic Mega Games.
Oh, that's a way better name.
No, it's not. It's not.
Epic Mega Games.
So, right, the next one we're going on to is question 1 is
Wait.
Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah.
Duke Nukem Forever, which wouldn't be released until 2011,
Oh, for fuck's
was
sake,
first shown at the 1998 E3. Prey, which is a game that didn't come out until 2006 as on the Xbox. I think Xbox 360 and PC exclusive, was originally shown at the 1997 E3 and then had a trailer at the 1998 E3. And the next one is Too Human, which was came out as a 360 exclusive, came out in 2008 and was announced at the 1998 E3 as a multi-platform release. Yeah, it's always the
So
same,
it was.
always the same.
It was. What was the first
So
one?
I'll reread you them. Okay, so basically it was Duke Nukem was first shown. Duke Nukem Forever was first shown at 1998
Yeah.
E3.
Next one was Prey. And
Next
what
one
the
was
last one?
Prey, was first shown at 1997 and then 1998, and Too Human was shown at the 1998 E3 as a multi-platform release, even though it ended up becoming a 360 exclusive. Sorry?
The actual release. What was the actual release for Duke Nukem?
Duke Nukem Forever was actually released on 2011 as a multi-platform release.
Yeah,
It was like one of the longest developing games.
yeah, it was absolutely huge.
These are all some of the longest developing
was
games
just
that
between
were
the all.
obviously announced at E3.
None of them worth it.
Who's starting?
Well,
So we will start off as Jake then, because he apparently
I
wants to
think
start off.
that Two Humans false.
Okay, and then we will start off with Boo Boo.
Wait, I thought it was. Does it not still go around?
No, I'm choosing.
C, false.
C.
Mike.
Okay, Too Human.
The third fucking one's false,
Okay.
I reckon. C.
Three.
We will go
C.
with Dom.
I was going with Too Human as well.
Okay, Jojo
I was also going to go with the third one. Yeah, Too Human.
and Chris.
I'm gonna go
He's
with
gonna go Prey.
Prey.
I know. I knew you'd go fucking go Prey.
Prey 2 should have come out. I was well excited for that.
Damn it, Chris.
Duke Nukem forever and ever and ever and ever
Okay,
and
so
ever
we'll
and
start off
ever.
with Duke Nukem Forever was
True,
first shown in
definitely true.
1998 and wasn't released in
Yeah, I knew that
2011.
was true.
Was
Yeah, that
true.
100%
That was true.
Prey was first shown at the 1997 E3 and then had a trailer in 1998 and didn't release until 2006. Is also true.
Oh.
Too Human.
win.
Everyone won apart from Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
But no one really gave it. No, obviously no one's giving reasons. But I want to say Too Human was announced in the 1999 E3, but as a PlayStation 2 exclusive. So rather, I don't want to just change a single thing.
One of the free PlayStation 2 exclusives that was them,
Yeah.
Bouncer.
And it was meant to be a
there were
four.
two
It was meant to be on 4 discs, and then
Fucking
later it was then changed to a GameCube exclusive,
which went really
and
well.
then again was changed to
My
a
only one
360
actually, I own Two
exclusive.
Human and I like that game.
Oh, really? You're one of the only people ever.
I mean, the main problem with Too Human was that they were like, oh, okay, we could make more perfect art. We'll just make Too Human art.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed Two Human.
Is that the one where you can slow down time and shit?
No.
Human is the one
you
where
played Baldur the Brave,
and like
which was the brother of
and like
Thor.
cybernetic.
Alright,
Valkyrie.
fucking Game of Thrones sounding motherfucker over here.
Guys, we're
Basic
running on
sci-fi.
late, so we have to carry through. So right, the next one.
Points I got.
Is it questions about you now, right?
The two next quizzes are questions about me. Okay.
Cool.
So number one.
Quick, Carl, we go. You know about it. It's fine.
Number one is I once wrote a fan fiction about Red Faction 3 after playing the second Red Faction.
We're getting the false, right?
Yeah, there's one false, two true. I originally hated Mass Effect, thinking it was a Halo rip-off, which is obviously now one of my favourite series. And I bought a Halo. I bought an Xbox 360 because of Halo. One of those is false.
Okay, I know which one.
I know which one I'm going
You go
for.
from Dom to me, or what?
So we will start off with Christian.
I think number one. What was number one again?
Number one is I wrote a fan fiction about Red Faction 3 after playing Red
I
Faction
don't know.
2.
You are that much of an idiot.
He is.
But I'm pretty sure that's
Fucking
false.
nerd.
Okay. Boo Boo.
B.
B.
B, I reckon B.
I hated Mass Effect, thinking it was a Halo ripoff.
Yeah,
Yep.
if it feels like you'd be the kind of guy that would hate something until you realise it's something you really like.
No, actually
That
played
is
it.
literally the story of how Carl and me met. He hated me until he knew I wasn't a rip-off.
Joe, like,
And now he likes
listen,
me.
Joe.
Boo Boo.
You're
Let
playing
me
the
remind
false
you, you're
one.
trying to find the false one.
Not the true one. You're trying to have the false one.
Oh, in that case, C. Fuck you.
See, okay, so Halo is the reason I bought an Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're a fucking massive nerd. There's definitely other reasons.
Okay, Jake,
I think the second one.
the second one.
False.
Okay, and Dom.
I was going with B also as well. 2.
Just so you know, you haven't asked me yet, but whatever.
I don't care what you say, Joe.
No, you didn't.
Okay,
I'm getting
Jojo.
answer.
He doesn't care about your opinion.
JJ, what was your one?
Give me the question again.
I once wrote a fan fiction about Red Faction 3. I hated Mass Effect, thinking it was a Halo ripoff, and I bought a 360 because of Halo.
I think you probably might have thought. Right. I think you probably
Yeah,
did
take
write
longer,
a fan
Joe.
fiction
Take longer.
because you.
Take longer,
Because you might
Joe.
have.
Stall.
It's really short. Keep going.
I think you probably.
Oh man, I wish it was longer.
Quite possibly.
Whoa, I'm getting tired of how short this is.
Drag out some more.
I wish you had have bought an
Like
Xbox.
Chris fucking
because of
Tarrant
Halo.
over here. Like.
And I think actually.
The answer is
I think
maybe.
actually, yeah, I think you might have bought.
Oh,
an Xbox
wow,
because of Halo
yeah.
Because you played it on someone else's console, so I'm gonna go free.
Wait, so you think
the true
that?
one.
Wait.
Oh yeah, wait, I'm looking for the false one.
You
Yeah.
took
Oh,
a
two.
week to say it, and no one knows what you were
I
saying.
know it's two. And that's a
Two.
weird thing.
So, everyone thinks that I wrote a fan fiction about
Yeah.
Red Faction 3.
No, I picked that. I picked one.
Oh, did you? Oh, sorry. Okay. I did write a fan fiction
Oh,
about
man, you're a-
Red
Yes!
Faction
No, it's
3.
be a massive.
You would.
I
You're
actually,
a way bigger dick than I thought.
I actually,
That's what she said.
I actually found it a little while ago after moving in here. I found
Sarah
some
said
books
it,
and it was actually in one
Yeah,
of
she
them.
did.
Oh, you're a terrible person.
That's what she walks through.
I
Don't write fan fiction, kids. It's not cool.
okay, so we go on to number 3.
Oh yeah. Did I not win this? Did I win this one or not?
No, not yet.
See.
We're not
I've only said one so
You've
far.
had 10 beers. Chill out.
Punch you in the head with the microphone.
I've only said
calm
one
down,
thing
bro.
so far. All right, so the next one.
just
So
told
we
you
go
Bobo.
we go on to number 3.
Hello, man.
Right, we're going to number 3. Halo is the reason I bought an Xbox 360.
I think it might have been, yeah, because you might play it on someone else's console.
No, yeah, the reason you
Carl's
told
doing
me
his Obama
yourself,
bit.
that's the reason why you got a 360.
Sorry?
You told me yourself that's why you got a 360.
Oh, he's looking like it might be false now.
Is it false?
Oh.
Well, I've clearly lied to you.
That's what you
Bastard. It's false.
No, I bought an Xbox 360 because of Dead Rising 1.
Mic drop. Because
I actually wasn't that big of a Halo fan until after I had an Xbox 360 and I bought Halo 2 randomly
played
from
Halo.
Morrison's.
Yeah. See, I knew you were exactly enough of a dick to be like, oh, Mass Effect is a rip-off of Halo.
Yes, I was. I was working in Game Station when Mass Effect came out, and I looked at it and I didn't know anything about it, and everything that I saw about it, at the time I thought it was a rip-off of Halo, and
Damn it, I thought-
so I didn't. I actually hated it originally
Fucking
until
noobs.
I can't actually remember what happened, but I ended up actually playing it, and
All right, what's
I
next?
loved it.
Last question.
How many points are we on? I don't even know.
I don't know. I
Come on.
can't remember.
Last question.
I have 1 point. So.
I'll re-record a thing
no
afterwards
point.
and announce the
I've
winner.
got no points.
I've got no point.
So the last one
You
is
got a point from the last E3 one because everyone but me got it right.
As if
Yeah.
I got a
1 point.
right. So the last one is. Right, so the last one was I wasn't interested in the Fallout franchise until a customer at Game Station, which I just said that I worked
Sucked
at,
your dick in the back room.
kept bothering me about it, and so I eventually played it.
Bothering your dick.
Jimmy Savile needs to go away.
No, we were very close with our staff at Game
That's
Station.
a
Well,
Very
you were.
loyal.
The customers and the
And
staff
Ralph
are
Harris
very,
is a
very
big
close.
fan of
Yeah,
how
yeah.
close you were.
You had that
So-
little bed in the basement where you used to.
And those little eyes that look
So the next one is I once got so drunk playing Call of Duty 3
You were
that
drunk by playing Call of Duty 3?
I was claiming that I was a god over the headset.
Okay, dude, we used to get really drunk and play Call of Duty.
This was Call of Duty 3 before Modern Warfare
I
1.
don't even
might
play
remind
Call
you.
of Duty 3. I've been that drunk and played Call of Duty 3.
And I while playing it,
Shazam!
I claimed I was a god. And the last one is the only Pokemon game I've ever completed was Pokemon Fire Red.
We're looking for the false one.
One false one.
Fuck. What was the first one again?
The first one was I wasn't interested in the Fallout franchise until a customer kept
Okay,
bothering me
second
about
one.
it at the store. I was once so drunk while playing Call of Duty 3 that I claimed that I was god over a
Okay,
headset.
let's
That
go.
sounds like
Let's
you.
do this. Come on,
I
what?
think I'm ready.
Come on, answers.
Okay,
Answers.
so
Surely
we
number 3 can't be really clarified other than anyone but yourself.
Yeah, well, that's how it
They-
works. He
he's
knows
all
what he's
right.
doing. Yeah, trust the man. Shazam!
Boo Boo, which one do you think was false? I wasn't interested in Fallout until a customer told me to be. I once claimed I was a god while playing Call of Duty
You
3,
do that all the time.
and I had never completed a Pokemon game until Pokemon Fire
Define
Red,
completed.
and that's as in passing the Elite Four.
Oh, everybody. C, number 3.
See, okay, Dom,
See,
see,
Pokemans.
Jake,
I'm gonna say first one, A.
first one.
That is fucking definitely true.
100%.
Jojo, which one do you think then?
What's the second one again?
The second one was I was once so drunk playing Call of
He
Duty
tells you
3
all
I
the
claimed
time.
I was god.
All these three could be so true.
They're very.
As if you've never said you were God when you fucking played Halo.
Oh no,
what I mean,
this
that's
is
what
that
I'm
I was so
saying, it could definitely
drunk
be
I
true.
was screaming that I'm god to
It
people.
feels
down
like I
the
don't
headset.
understand the game.
And I think they're all true. I think this is a trick question. That's not possible.
No, there's
I've
no,
never
no.
been so much of a hipster that I've worn glasses when I don't actually really need glasses.
Which one is true, JJ?
You didn't. You must have done red or yellow or blue.
So
Everybody did
that's-
red or
Okay,
yellow.
I'm gonna say 3, but if I'm right, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay.
But I think
so-
it's the first one. Second one.
What?
Oh, kill me now!
Okay, I'll come back to you.
What did I
last,
pick?
Okay. Who you've picked?
I don't think I
Jake's
picked.
picked.
I
Yeah.
haven't picked.
You haven't picked. So
It's number 2. I don't think you ever played Call of Duty 3.
okay.
I think you definitely screamed while playing a multiplayer game that you were a god.
They do all sound true, don't they?
Because of his answer, I'm going 2.
Okay.
Don't be a bitch! Don't
That's how it
change that
works.
shit!
That's how
no.
the game works.
Oh,
If you give away
but
too
I
much
said
information,
that-
I said I'll come back to him last. That is fair.
if
I
you
said
give
I'll
away
come
too
back
much
to him last.
information,
What
you
is
can
So,
fuck yourself.
well, let me just say,
You
Boo Boo
suck.
and Dom said 3.
Yeah.
Yarp.
You and Jojo said 2.
Yeah.
Chris and Jojo said 2, and Jake said 1. Yeah.
Yes.
Yarp.
Okay, so we'll start from the second one.
This shit is tense.
This is good. I like this.
You are the
I really need a wee.
I don't even Jojo. I'm going to punch Jojo in the face if
I-
he wins or loses. I don't even know what to say.
Okay, I did own Call of Duty 3. And I was playing it one time. This was when I was working at Morrison's, and I used to come
Gay.
home with crates of Strongbow.
Strongbow fucks you up.
We're out.
And
We're
Strongbow
out.
fucks me up.
Yeah, fucks me up too.
Yeah, it fucks both me, you, and Dad up.
Yeah.
And I was drinking a whole crate of Strongbow while playing Call of Duty 3 on my own as a medic. The thing was, back in Call of Duty 3 days, the matches went on for really fucking long.
Told me this story.
I knew he was playing a meh.
And I was playing as medic.
I just didn't think
Mostly is a dick.
Yeah,
it's like the Modern Warfare.
No, I was playing as a medic, and I went around, and because I had so many points from just shooting people and rezzing people, that back in Call of Duty 3 days, the matches went on for so long, people just left and came in during a match. So I ended up as the top of the scoreboard, because people had left and other people had come in. So as I was top of the scoreboard, I was running around, bringing people back to life with my refibs and shouting, "I am your god."
Essentially claiming you won a game of Call of Duty 3 just by attrition.
Yep.
You refused to leave.
He won 87 games of Call of Duty just by being a twat and not going away.
And I was claiming I was people's god as I was running around with defibs in my hand, bringing them back to life.
You sound like fun.
So the next one is which one should we go with? Jojo was so adamant about number 3, so I feel like I should tell him the truth about number 3.
Oh, he slept with another man, Jojo. He never really loved you.
I have played every single Pokemon game apart from, I think I've played every single one apart from the Ruby generation. Ruby generation.
Ruby and
That's what I
Is it
said.
true or false?
That's not
That's
my
what I was
answer
saying.
yet.
I
So
hoped you had played them.
I've
because
played
if you
every
hadn't,
single
I'd
one
go,
apart from the Ruby generation.
completing.
The unfortunate thing is, I've never completed one apart from Fire
Oh, so I
Red.
get to kill you. Oh, that's fun.
So does that mean I win?
So Jake wins because I was a massive fan of the Fallout franchise before
That's what I was
it came out. I was following every single video that they released.
Fucking nerd.
You were one of the first ones that told me to get Fallout because it's from the same people who are doing myself in the bathroom.
Sorry to kill everyone else.
Worked in Game Station.
Yeah.
Are we done now?
Yeah, so we're done. Jake won that last one. I don't know who won on scores, but I'll re-record it and announce. But
sure it was
I
me.
think it was you.
This is just an editing note to announce that Jake was the winner of the Fact or Fiction. We didn't follow the actual scoring when we were recording, so I thought I'd just add this in now. Right, back to the rest of the show.
So thank you for listening to the Robot Punch podcast. Robot Punch.
Happy birthday, Carl.
Thank you.
Happy birthday,
I
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carl.
He's a racist.
Happy birthday to you.
Well done, Carl.
So thank you for listening to the Robot Punch Gaming Podcast. I am the host, Carl Lipscombe. I'm joined by Dom Giles, Kris Lipscombe, Jake Evans, Jojo Gregory, and Boo Boo Dan Young. You can follow
It's the implication that your surname is also Boo Boo.
Try and turn up, guy.
Follow Robot Punch on Twitter at
You can-
RBT Punch and
the website.
robotpunchgaming.com.
www.domsdick.com.
Thank you. You can find all our Twitter addresses on the website. You can find all past episodes on the website, and you can see me dance and Kris dance on our website.
That video's up
You
there.
found that video?
Not
That
actually
video's on our
dance, though.
website.
Not really dance. It's not really dancing.
We danced to
You can dance if you want to. You can leave your
Fireworks.
friends behind. They don't dance, and if you want to dance, they're no friends of mine.
It also says you're horrible to women.
It does. True.
There's
Okay.
a very special lower third in that video.
So thank you for listening to us. Good night.
Right.
Stay awesome.
The FTBA.
I don't have a
Do you
quote.
have a quote?
Do a barrel roll.
Do
a barrel roll.
You have a quote. God does not play dice.
So do it area.
God does not play dice. There you go. That's a
Is that a
quote.
quote from a game?
No, it's a quote from Einstein.
Iceland. Oh, Iceland. So,
You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. They don't dance, and if you don't dance, then they're no friends of mine.